I think that was to the.
Yeah, mine are in the bottom of the email before. Okay.
All right, let me make sure.
One from February in the bottom of the email.
All right, let me make sure I have everything. Yeah, okay, so I think the initial thing you sent me, there were like 11 stories and there's a little break between. I think I have everything.
You should have one should start with like world.
Um,
One set about bird life.
yeah, and then the other set is the one that starts with Matador.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I have everything.
Okay.
Put it this way, in the ones that you sent me in your investments, do you know which ones have videos of mine? There's only one. If you want to have it ready, but it's really quick. They're like the crow that figures out how to make a hook. It's a 20-second video that's embedded. I guess that's the only one I'm going to use for them. But yeah, you know, like the seal, the dress circle,
Yeah.
like all video.
Hence, welcome to the show, second last show of the year that I'll be doing a show from this studio. That's cool. It's been a fun year. Did a lot of stuff. I sore, a bit sore from this year, but all in all, what can you do? Am I supposed to be? I mean, I wish I was made of fire, but we all have our fantasies. Cumtai wants to be Jason Bourne. I want to be made of fire, and Will wishes he got his nuts back. So mediocre, but I believe you could do that, right? Like at any given time. I can't. I tried. I would just like to have fire in me, It's weird. My friend said, "Come in, Will," because it's that fucking echo is annoying. A friend of mine texted me from Australia who we used to listen to music together. He's younger. He's my brother's age, so he's 10 years younger than me, and we were all into the same music, and I used to bring music from America back to them that they didn't know about, and they would they kind of thought that I knew what was up in the music world because I showed them stupid shit like Joe Budden. I was like, this guy's sick, and they were like, yeah, maybe he is. I think I made like 100 people love Joe Budden in Australia. That was my contribution to hip hop. It turns out that dude punches women. So.
But it was just something they didn't know.
Allegedly, or is that like an actual convention? I should watch that. Make sure. I believe that's a couple. And then he's on a reality show freaking out about a transgender lady. He had no idea. I don't know. The hip hop community is weird about gays and stuff, so I don't know. But am I right?
I think so.
I mean, you can't just say. You see, you're gonna get in trouble too.
You're right about the hip hop community.
Is what I was talking about.
Okay.
But was he convicted of those crimes?
Well then, pump it up.
Yeah, pump it up. I love that song.
If he's just like, yo, you're a bitch, and I gave you that phone, and I'm taking that phone back, and she's
Right.
like, you hurt my finger.
I know, right?
Well, we don't, bump it up.
Right. Then we're back on it. He was great.
Yeah.
Maybe he still is. I mean, maybe not if he's on reality shows with transgender people. Is he in like a reality show where they're stuck in a house? What's that do?
But he's not, as of yesterday, he's not the host of it?
But that's got nothing to do with the thing I'm bringing up. He was on a reality show with the transgender people. It was like a couples thing, like couples show or couples therapy. What are you doing, Kevin? What were you doing right now?
Did he eat a booger?
No, he just looked like he was staring into the abyss of nothing.
Yeah.
Do you? Would you shave the side of your head? Oh. What was I gonna say?
He was on a show with a transgender person, and
Yeah, maybe
like
you. Okay, so that's like a reality show, right? It's a little bit of a desperate move. I don't know how it is in hip hop, but to me, one of those shows was sort of like you were admitting that you were on the back end of your career.
Well, who else would be on that show? Because it depends. Like if
if you're on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here,
Mm.
it's all over.
Well, I feel like these are like Rock of Love shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is terrible. But Ray J's kind of, you know what I mean, on his way out as well. He's a loser. I mean, his claim to fame is that he fucked Kim Kardashian. Okay.
Yeah, but so is, celebrity ballroom dancing.
How big is VH1 these days? Well, that doesn't say much. Why did MTV decide to suck? What was that goal? Why did they just be like, fuck it, we're not doing anything that we used to do, and it doesn't seem to be working, but let's just fucking go even harder on it.
Well, I would say, here's my guess, is that the MTV has always been aimed at teenagers, and teenagers don't give a shit about music videos like YouTube and aren't watching all that much television in general. VH1 is all the people who used to be teenagers who watched MTV who still watch a fair bit of TV, and now they've aged into VH1.
But it's more of a math equation than anything because, your ratings in television are based on how many people watch and how long they watch, and a video is only 4 minutes long.
Yeah, but
Maybe
MTV doesn't show videos.
Maybe MTV
No,
should
they
go
did.
back to doing the stuff that they used to for the people that still watch TV. Right. Well,
I think they should still, in my opinion, they should still be based in music. Everything they do should be based in music.
yeah.
But so much of it is, I don't know, is that cat?
Because all those weird, but all those weird famous people that they're not new. They're not cool with the kids. They don't do YouTube. They do TV shows. Like big time, the real big celebrities, they do TV shit. Because they're kind of, I mean, there's a new breed coming that we don't even know about. Somebody
Right.
probably knows about it. Fucking
Well, but
Andrew.
what has been-
but we don't know about it. Yeah,
They
okay.
did really well with Jersey Shore.
Yep.
There's two things that have nothing to do with music.
There you go. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's not that bad.
I think that I'm sure they internally has it occurred to them that maybe they should return to their roots and be more music oriented. I imagine they've tried that a couple times over the years. I just don't think that's really I don't think anything has really worked for MTV music wise since showing videos on TV was a big thing that made money.
Amazingness. It's not like ridiculous. This is better because it's awesomeness. He's getting shout outs in Eminem albums.
And for whatever it's worth, Kanye song too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got Kanye.
Fucker.
I don't know.
Okay, so anyway, where was I?
You got the Eminem song.
Yeah, so he's like, he's like, if you listen to it, I'm like, nah. And he's like, you got to check it out. It's pretty deep. I'm not gonna say what song because I don't need people analyzing my life, but it was, not that. Didn't mean that much to me. I could see where he was coming from when he
Right.
told me that I should listen to it, but I was thinking, is this not that good, or am I? Because I was thinking, when was the last time that I was truly moved by a new song? You know, like. When was
That's
the
a
la-
tough question.
When was it's not a tough question for me. It was pretty fucking easy, and it's embarrassing.
Okay. Go ahead, lay it on us.
The last time I really get, and I feel like it might be the mood that I was in. I feel like and there's something coming on again. Yeah, I gotta, I can feel like a mission coming on again. I'm gonna have to do something, but I need the drive to want to do it. And they all come together, you know what I mean? Like, there needs to be a song, there needs to be, you know what I mean? But if there's no spark there, because that's what I'm starting to, I was like, maybe I just don't care as much anymore. Or maybe I'm so out of touch now that I don't, I can't be pulled in to a song where it can change my day, you know? And I was listening, and I think the last time was that fucking, I mean, I love Slipknot and shit, man, and that album was really cool. But there was this one song that the singer did by himself or with that other dickhead. Fucking getting myself in shit right now. Whatever, nobody's listening. The Sound City song. You know, it's fucking stupid. It's cheesy. Now when I listen to it, I'm like, oh my god, you're so 90s, Ellis. It's you might not know it, but you might like Creed. You fucking loser. But that was the last song where I played it, and then the next song was that song. Like I would play that song, and then I would play that song.
Right.
And I just kept playing it. You know, it was sort of a little bit of the lyrics was sort of like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it had me back in a cheesy way, and then I really liked the way he sang it, but it's not really hard. It's kind of like an older kind of rocky song, you know.
But why does that?
But the Eminem song, I'm trying to listen to. Well, I'm worried that wait. Why does it bother me that song that I like that song that it moved me and I know it's cheesy?
No. Well, that, and also, why does it bother you not to like something? Can't you just not like something?
Well, yeah,
or not be affected by it?
Yeah, but I'm worried that nothing affects me anymore.
I don't believe.
Because I don't know if Eminem's album is that bad. I think it's probably people think it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, but I mean, just that song. Just because that one song didn't speak to you doesn't mean that you're incapable of being.
Well, I just feel like that. I just made me remember that used to happen to me a lot more often. You know, like to the point where if you asked me what was the last time a song that really moved me, I wouldn't be able to tell you because there's so many that move me all the time. Now, you know, like I mean, I'm kind of fucking having a weird. I mean, I'm on my period or some shit. I'm okay though, but I'm letting music try to help me deal with stuff. But it's only like old songs, you know.
That's normal for anyone, past the age of what, 25?
Well, see, there you go. I wonder if when you get to past the age, because I don't think it's 25 for me, because I lived a young person's life, but maybe 35, 40, where all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I don't really like this new kind of hip hop, or I don't really like this kind of new metal, and then all of a sudden I've got like, maybe 2 songs a year to choose from all these new bands where I'm like, okay, that's kind of acceptable, but it's not like really. I mean, fuck, dude. I maybe it's a time in it, but I mean, there was Pantera albums there where I made a fucking career out of listening to one of those songs. Like that shit shaped my fucking life so hard. I turned into a different person in a parking lot, listening to a fucking song for 20 minutes. Like, I became a different person. Parked in a car at a gas station. I will never forget that day.
Statistically,
the album blew my mind. No album blows my mind anymore.
No, but statistically, that is what happens to you.
Right. So it's sort of like it's almost like a wrinkle.
Yeah, but
it's like another reminder that the end is near.
No, not at all.
Okay, well, what is it?
That you only become like the 80-year-old woman who's still wearing like animal prints and shit if you care about that shit. You know, I mean, look, you listen to music that you love. I mean, dude, does you still have songs? Yeah. Whatever era they came from that you love or make you passionate or angry or energetic or whatever, right?
Yeah,
and
but it's different.
That has to do with not only the music itself, but also the time period and when you first heard it and the circumstances of your life. All that plays into it.
See, I'm kind of in between you two guys. I don't think that there's any doubt that something changes in your mind. Like, little kids are really, really good at learning language. Then your brain changes, and you're just not the same. There's something, you are receptive to music at a certain point in your life in a way that you'll never really... Nobody's who really loves music finds their absolute favorite song in the fucking world when they're 50. Very, very... I know, okay. Very, 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 very few people do.
No, it's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, I had a couple of Pink Floyd records or whatever, like those just fine. But I didn't really get into Pink Floyd until 4 years ago. And yeah, it is older music, but I truly appreciated it. Only as of a couple of years ago.
That's kind of where I was going. I think I do hear new songs that really work for me, but I find more often that I find older stuff that I missed the first time I learned about music. But that doesn't make any difference. Who cares? I think there's lots of kids nowadays who get super into Black Sabbath and stuff like that.
Totally.
I felt the same way that Jason did for a while, and then for some reason in the last year or so, I've just found some new songs that really, really work for me, and a lot of them would be really embarrassing. Some of them are classic rock songs I just didn't used to like. Some of them would be really embarrassing for me to admit. So it does slow down a lot, but I don't believe that it stops.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of not only are you less receptive, but also it's the music does change. And that's the nature of music, is that it changes, and it's changed into something that appeals to younger people. And I'm not one of those.
Yeah. That song with Ed Sheeran is a fucking joke. Right. No,
Yeah, make you want to kill people.
I'm already pumped. Just enthusiastic about receiving this amazing disc.
But they're out there.
No.
That's the thing.
Yeah, cassette, please.
If you listen to enough stuff,
I want it in the side of the head.
No, but you know what? It really does make me feel good and, for lack of a better word, cool. That there's a handful of songs that I found from people who are like in their teens or in their 20s, and I'm like, I fucking really get this. I'm not just glomming on because I'm trying to stay young, and it's not just because they sound like a band from the shit that I like. Like, this is new and I get this, and it feels really cool to know that they're right in that real music pocket, and the shit that they're talking about in their dumb little 17-year-old girl life, I'm like, yeah, I fucking get it, and I'm deafening myself in my car with how loud I'm listening to this thing. So it still can be done. You just heard all the tricks before, so it's harder to find somebody that's got a little trick you haven't heard before 10 million times.
Right.
And yes, of course, we all have our favorite old songs, but and sometimes you do get to hear your favorite old songs again for the first time, but, come on, we've all been to that well 10,000 times. You do want something new.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something good? Because you're going to... I went to the bathroom yesterday after the show.
Congratulations. That is a great story.
Right. Like coming up in the break,
Wait,
No.
Are you saying there's more to that story?
It's more.
Okay.
After we had the meeting about tomorrow's show, you know what I mean? How long was that meeting? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. Okay, so then I'm like, all right, guys, I'll see you later. And I'm like, I got to take a piss. And then I got to go to therapy. And then, because I forgot that my therapist is on vacation. But I realized that when I left the building. But before, I'm programmed to go to therapy on Tuesday. So I was like, I better pee before I go to therapy. So I go in there and I'm like, whoa, it's pretty busy in the bathroom. And there's 2 poopies and 2 peepees in the men's bathroom here in this floor. On the 13th motherfucking floor. Hell yeah. And I'm in there and there's 2 people in the poopies. And one guy in the poopies flushes. And then he cuts out without washing his hands. And it's fucking Khabib Nurmagomedov. And I'm like, man, did you really just do that? And then, why are you pulling that face?
Oh, the fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know who you were talking about.
Wait, who did you think I was talking
I
about?
had no idea what you
Yeah,
said.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Yep. Well,
If you just
That's
jumble
why I
up, if you
didn't
just
know.
jumble up what Jason said, he nailed it.
Right.
He's all in there somewhere.
anyway, so I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then I go out, and then he's in the corridor, and he's looking for his friends. And I was telling people on my Instagram this morning, if you were listening to the show yesterday, he had 2 friends on the couch, and at one point they just started talking, and I had to tell them not to talk. And then Khabib backed up and told them not to as well. But they were there, and I think he was looking for them, and they couldn't find it. He couldn't find them, and people don't know, but the elevators are. There's like a corridor and elevator doors on either side, and then at the end of the corridor, there's like a big glass thing, and there's these little gaps on the side that you can hang out in. It's pretty peaceful, actually. I've been there a lot, like to hang out. But I hit the elevator button, and I hear this weird chanting, and I lean over the corner, and it's these 2 buddies doing the crazy one, doing they're praying through the glass on their knees and saying some
Yeah,
weird
Muslim,
chant.
so they're
Oh.
facing
dude.
Yeah, they're facing Mecca.
They're put down the mat.
Do they have to do that at a certain time or something?
Yeah, like 5 times
so.
a day.
I think there might even be kind of specific times for the 5 times a day. But yeah, 5 times a day.
Right. So I guess he was. Maybe that's why he didn't wash his hands, because he was late to the Mecca.
I noticed one of those guys was kind of pacing back and forth, so I thought maybe he was thinking, "Oh man, so shit,
it's
it's
Mecca
almost
time."
prayer time."
Allah's gonna be pissed.
Exactly.
But it made me think a little bit that he said to me, not like you Christians, and I was like, does he think that everybody here is a Christian? Or-
That means non-Muslim basically to him. That's what
I know, but it's a weird. Like, I don't think that everybody in Turkestan's a Muslim.
Well, but it is.
Even though I think from what he was telling me they are.
They probably are. Well, and
But still, I don't have to. I'm not going to jump about it because I ain't thinking about it. But it's on his mind 24/7.
Yeah, but like, do you have a Christian name?
Who does?
You do.
Oh, okay,
but
so
it has nothing to do with what your beliefs.
Well, he doesn't have a fucking Muslim name. He has a Russian name. Was it always Muslim? I mean, were Russians? Back in the day, what were Russians when they were like trying to fight us?
No,
they weren't.
No. There's the Russian Orthodox Church, and that's
Yeah.
the crazy famous cathedral.
Weren't they like Christians or something?
Well, yeah, they're Eastern Orthodox, which is at some point the Christian church split in half,
Yeah.
and there's the Eastern. We're the
Wait, when it split in
America's-
half, it turned into Muslim?
No. But there was just one Christianity, and then that split in half, and then you had the Catholic side, although they didn't call it then. Basically, there's like kind of 2 popes, and they're both saying I'm the real one.
Yeah.
But they over centuries take on distinct flavors and are kind of different. They're different flavors of Christianity. And then within Christianity, there's people who are, even in the West, who are into the Pope, and then the ones who aren't into the Pope, that's the
So
Protestants.
how come Russia turned into Muslims?
It didn't. Russia is fucking huge. I guarantee you Vladimir Putin is not a Muslim.
Right.
There's just... It extends into the Muslim world that is Muslim.
I wonder if they just think, we're stupid by not
Yeah, of course.
praying all the time.
That's unfortunately one of the
Yeah,
bad side effects of religion, is everybody thinks
but
everybody
that's
else is
also-
dumb for not figuring out what we have figured
But that's
out.
also a bad side effect of being, I don't know, agnostic or whatever it is that you think that the other people, everybody thinks that everybody else's belief system is wrong, so
Oh, yeah.
you're dumb for believing it.
Yeah. I also think that it's hard to read too much into what Khabib said, because he's obviously an intelligent man, but his English is somewhat limited. And yeah, like there is a Muslim world, and there are people in it who aren't Muslim, but it's the Muslim world. And for him to perceive this, because I'm sure he hears it on Twitter from time to time, as being the Christian world, yeah, this is the Christian world,
But
even though there's plenty of non-Christians in it.
I've always been under the impression that you would, any non-Muslim would, you would just generally call people Christian as being non-Muslim.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, see, that ain't, because I'm a Satanist. Hell yeah.
Well, I know, but
I don't think they do that, dude. I don't think they consider Buddhists Christians.
Okay, then what do people name when they say, "What is your Christian name?"
What is your Christian name? Is that your first name?
I think so, yeah. Because the other one's your surname, right?
Yeah, you're right. But anyway, there's other religions in
So
the
they
world.
got me, Will.
They don't consider people from India.
I'm a motherfucking Christian, whether I like
Yes.
it or not. I gotta change my name to like Muhammad. That's not a Christian name, is it?
It's
Yeah.
not.
So if you say what's my Christian name and I say Muhammad, is that the wrong answer?
I don't know. But wouldn't you be more comfortable with like a Beelzebub or something?
Wait, isn't
If
that
you're a
scary
Satan?
guy in the box that's Jewish?
What? No, that's the duck.
Oh, Babu no.
Jews.
Sorry.
Yes.
What'd you say, Beelzebub?
Yeah. Beelzebub.
Who's Beelzebub? That's the devil.
The devil.
I don't want to be the devil.
I-
Oh, because I'm a Satanist. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forget that I'm a
You mentioned
Satanist.
that a couple of seconds
That's
ago.
part and parcel of being a Satanist is you forget shit. The Dark Lord works in mysterious ways. He's always surprising me because he makes me forget. So yeah, Satanists are cool. Unless you're a Satanist that's got a problem with other religions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to kick back. I think I might be into Bob Marleyism. What's that shit?
Rastafarian.
Yeah, I might be into Rastafarian shit. I feel like I gotta pick and choose, man, because I'm such a fucking jerk-off asshole face that it's like, what about if I just gotta do one bad thing, you know? If I don't do any bad things, then I might, like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
Oh, you're bringing up different names from different faiths and cultures, and I thought one of the names was unisex.
I'm
Like,
already
what
in
is it,
that.
like unisex?
What's
there's the
unisex?
name. It's like a cool way to pronounce unisex.
Oh, lame.
It's pronounced.
If I'm Rastafarian, do I have to fucking grow my hair out? Because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know all the rules.
You gotta wear
I guess I get to wear like a cool thing on my head, though, right?
Wait, Trillion is a Rasta name? That's a solid name.
Wait, I can change my name to Trillion?
Yeah.
Trillion Ellis. That's sick.
Kingly.
Kingly Ellis.
King.
Wow.
King Ellis.
Straight up king.
I don't know anybody who really says Christian name. That's sort of a like a consciously old way of saying things. It's usually your given name,
King Ellis. Just high as fuck.
your family name, and your given name.
Right. I'm just saying there's other applications
Cool.
where you might say Christian that don't necessarily mean worships Christ as the Son of God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't.
Well, perhaps your name should be
I won't.
Chosen.
In the face of death. Use a jar? Not ruled, but...
Jah's their god, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Jah's just another name for the Christian god. Like Rastafarianism, I think, ultimately extends back to.
To Christianity?
I think so.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Can't
Well,
win.
I
That's
can't-
it. I'm making up my own shit.
A
Oh, wait,
case-
I already have.
A
Okay,
case
cool.
could be made that.
I'm not naming it. I don't name my god.
Well,
God's too big for
you
names.
mean like the Jews?
Yeah, there you
Did
go.
they already
So,
do that?
Rasta names come out of the 12 tribes of Israel, which leads you back to Judaism,
Yeah.
which leads you back to the same Western god.
Look, I mean,
Well, I haven't read their book, so that means I made mine up. I didn't copy theirs.
for the people who like think that there is one supreme being, I mean, who's to say that there isn't? That they're not all talking about the same guy.
That would, if it was going to be anybody, it would be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Probably pretty supreme.
Or Seal. Like, if Seal was like, turns out I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? I'm Jesus. I mean, sorry. I'm the unspoken word. Then I would be like, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I figured that. Because those holes, they're weird, man.
Yep.
Because you're still kind of handsome, but terrifyingly disgusting at the same time. I mean, what happened?
That's
Just-
hard to pull off.
And why won't you answer it all the time? Why isn't it on YouTube? This is what happened to my face. Nah, nobody says anything. They don't even pretend it isn't there. I mean, come on. Got poked in the face with like a fucking, what are those things that chips ice?
Ice chipper.
It's not called an ice chipper, is it?
Pick.
Yeah.
Well, what he says was it not malaria.
Ask him again.
Scarlet fever.
Ask
I think
him
is
again.
His story. It'd be a solid career move for somebody who's kind of. I'm thinking of like a Lady Gaga who's maybe
Stabs her face.
becoming less relevant than she once was. To
How
just
dare you.
Full on say, I had a dream last night. A vision. I am God.
She's not crazy.
And then just not back off of it, and nobody knows if you've gone insane or if it's just the most like David Bowie-est shit ever, and fucking tour with the God thing. Like, people will talk about you again.
And there would be a new religion.
I'm just saying. You could have it all again.
Wait.
Or you could become the biggest laughingstock in pop music history and a pariah of unprecedented proportions.
Mark!
Roll the dice, baby.
Mark, the Rasta God is alive? Who's Emperor Selassie? I want to see. Where the fuck is Andrew? I need to see Selassie. I will check it out. Chief Selassie, Captain of the Rastafarians. Get him on the fucking show.
I don't think he's alive anymore.
Oh, well then what the fuck?
He was a living, breathing person.
Oh, okay.
You mean like Jesus?
Yeah.
Or Buddha?
Yeah. There's a picture of
Good bullshit on all of you.
the king captain guy.
Oh, that's him?
So bummed out the alien thing isn't real.
Isn't it?
It's not real.
And you know
because you talked about it on the Jason L show yesterday.
Oh.
At one point, I was like, "Oh my god, it's real," and then you just pretty much like ruined it. At the end, by the end, I was like, "Oh,
Hey, that's just
it's
my
not real.
personal
It's just some
theory.
weird. It's just a gas reflection off the lake or something." I'm like, "Oh, fuck.
Well, if you use Occam's razor, nothing awesome would ever happen.
Who? What?
Occam's razor is saying, whatever the most likely explanation is for something, that's probably what the explanation is.
Right. Well, then
And-
the most likely explanation for that is it's a fucking alien,
Well, but
or it's not. You're
I
saying the
don't
most
think
likely
that's-
explanation is the lake thing.
the most sensible thing. I don't know what the alternate theory would be. But
Didn't you say what the alternate?
I just mentioned two things I thought it could possibly be.
what I'm saying is that every other time we thought something was aliens, it turned out to be something explainable. So
Yeah.
you would have to assume that will be the case again. But that Occam's razor is not foolproof.
Right.
It's just the safe bet.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it is odd for not only the New York Times and the Washington Post to publish a story about UFOs in general, but also it's odd for the U.S. government to put a clip out of what they say is an unidentified flying object.
That's what. If there's proof of aliens, I don't know Donald Trump if he's not acknowledging it publicly.
Right. You've mentioned this before.
Yes.
And you've mentioned that I even think before the election you said
Yep.
that's the really good thing about Donald Trump becoming president.
Well,
is
that and
now
making
we'll
America
find-
great again.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yes. That's
You
right.
know that taxes and all that stuff's never been better.
I know.
As of tomorrow, he's gonna have a big meeting. He's gonna have a big meeting when he wins the thing. That's what he said to me. 1 o'clock roughly is where he's celebrating the biggest tax cut in the history of the world.
I was just saying.
Did it again. He
yesterday.
made it, just like he said. And fake news is going to be working overtime to try and make it out like he didn't fucking do something amazing for America, like he said he would. Fucking pussy liberals.
I was just saying yesterday, taxes have never been better.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what they say now. I mean, did you know that at one point they were at 90%? It's great to be alive.
That's
And
a
don't
little-
even get me started on the recession.
That's a little misleading. The 90% thing.
Oh, you think that anything else that came out of my mouth was a little bit misleading in the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the tax thing. I do know that some just like accountants have told me over the years that we, instead of letting like accountants and economics people make our tax code, we let politicians make it. So everything was like things that sounded good to voters. Like we're gonna do this for these people, and you ended up with this thing that didn't actually make any sense.
Yeah.
So I do know that our tax system is in need of reform. I'm not qualified to say whether or not this is the reform it needed, but I do believe these people who are just like, dude, I'm just an accountant, and the way this thing is put together makes no goddamn sense. So cool, let's try something different.
It's great again.
Or maybe it isn't, but it's so weird to me how people will go to bat for things that, like Obamacare, like you just know it's flawed. Everybody knows it's flawed.
Right.
Maybe their plan is even worse than that. That's cool, but don't go to bat for something that you know is kind of flawed in the first place.
No.
Who's that hot chick in the background, Andrew? The brunette with the gold earring. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Rich white women will also benefit from this?
Okay, Betsy, what is it? What happened? Why are you happy about it? Yeah, that's great news, right? Tremendous! Does that mean me too? Probably. Great
Just
again.
Leave it at that.
Great again. I'm rich, thanks to Donald Trump. You liberal homos. You know what I'm saying, Will? Meh. Sorry, I don't know any of the liberal, but I'm just trying to piss somebody off.
No, but people do it. I was telling you, I mean, just support something because it's like on one side or the other. And for example, when you mentioned Obamacare, I mean, dude, my cousins, my mom and dad, they pay so much money for insurance because they don't work for a big corporation. We're lucky to work for a big corporation. That helps.
Dude, even when they passed it, they were like, this isn't perfect, but this is a step in the right direction. Even the people who passed the fucking law
Right.
said, this thing needs work, but this is
Yeah.
just as far as we could get it at this point. So
Yeah.
everybody admits it's not perfect.
Well, there are some people who just blindly will
Yeah.
fight for something without just because it's on one side or the
Yeah.
other. That's the
I'm sure,
terrible thing.
I'm sure it's perfect for some people,
Yeah.
as everything is,
Right.
but I don't think it was a one-size-fits-all, and I think they themselves admitted that.
Yeah, we need to get to a place where, you know, if you happen to go into a coma for a couple of weeks or whatever, that it doesn't break you and your entire family forever.
I'm thinking about becoming an asexual.
A Morrissey?
Unisex. I'm telling you, man.
That's your new name. Unisex.
Unisex Alice?
Yes.
Alice, I'm going to change Alice to do that.
Yeah.
Because Unisex
E.
Alice.
S. Grant. I know, right? That's where I went to.
Assholes. Yeah, anyway.
Why don't you want to have sex?
I don't know. I just don't think I'm
Switch it
attractive
up a little
anymore.
bit.
I just don't. I feel like anybody that has sex with me now is just like,
They're just doing it out of pity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I don't know why they are. Don't know why anyone would.
Would a Christmas present cheer you up?
Don't do it. Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, I
It's
don't
tomorrow.
I wasn't sure because I brought mine because I that was kind of what I thought, but then I don't know, is it weird? There's a bunch of other people we're exchanging in front of people and we didn't get gifts for them.
Fuck them.
Okay.
This is the
Anyway.
show, bro. We're
You
bras.
I didn't get anybody shit.
Aw. I was really hoping to get some from you, Will.
Well,
that's
great-
the number
great
one
news.
gift of the year.
Great news. Now you've got another day to shop for all of us.
Yeah, I know. That is
I
great
left it
news.
in the car.
Is it a car? Supposed to get your car, huh, man?
You guys don't want present? You
It's
guys
a
don't
handcrafted.
I want presents. I just don't want to get it today because then it's not right. We're supposed to
He's got them right there.
we're supposed to switch dicks.
You got a bang.
Christmas, switching dicks. God damn it!
But if
You
it gives
don't have to-
if it gives you your present now,
I know.
you can be like, oh shit, I gotta get him.
Oh, I'm
something
gonna get
better,
more shit, or give the
fuck
good
that,
give the
I-
good present to you,
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
because obviously his present's better than yours.
If you haven't done any shopping yet, then I'm going to hold off on giving you these because these will only lower the threshold for what you choose.
Oh,
to get.
good point.
I've done all of my shopping,
Yeah.
and no one gets anything.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty busy.
You have all of my love and respect.
Yeah,
See,
I got that email. That was nice. Thanks.
I don't believe that. I don't believe the way you said it.
But it's true.
I didn't feel
Will's
that.
giving us the gift of sarcasm.
Yeah. I didn't sense it from you at all.
Well, I'll make you a card out of construction paper.
That goes a long way. Somebody gave me a card today, and I don't know. It looks like my mum's handwriting, but I don't know. What does that name say down there?
I think that says taint.
No, it doesn't.
I can't read it.
Taint Fletcher.
Is it Zany or something?
Yes.
Is it Ross Sapin?
Is it
No.
an L?
What's
Is
that?
the first letter an L?
Oh, that's Lainey.
Oh, wait, Laney.
Yeah, our friend, the publicist,
Oh,
to the porn stars.
fucking gave me a Starbucks card.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
Nice.
Right? Fuck yeah. I like coffee. So yeah, somebody gave me something already. I'm in. Ken Block gave me a Ken Block remote control car. I'm just wrapping that shit up and putting it under the tree.
I'm really good at those.
Because I know. I was just gonna break it open tonight for Tiger, but I was like, man, we might as well just wait. Like,
I could break it for Tiger.
yeah, you've mentioned that several times now.
I know. Have you, Tully? Are you re-gifting anything?
No, I sure am not. I'm trying to think if I have done any of that recently. I do it with my kid.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It depends.
I didn't do that.
Like if somebody gave you like something that you know somebody else would really enjoy, then yeah, you would pass it along to that person.
Dude,
sure.
I regifted. Here we go. I regifted a thing for my kid too, Toys for Tots,
Oh, okay.
because it was
That's different.
It was from Christmas last year, and he got so much shit that, and I don't even blame people. He's the only little kid in the family, so there's aunts and uncles and grandparents on two sides, and he's the only one. So fucking, we're good with him. We're good with him. Christmas, destroy him with presents. Go right ahead, you know. But it was like a Lego Stormtrooper guy. He forgot it was there under the tree in the box for like a week. He had so much shit he forgot he even got the gift. So I was just like, I'm gonna stick it away and see if he ever remembers it, and he never did. So fuck that guy.
Metaphorically.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's really sad, man, to think about little kids that don't have anything on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it's so in your face. Like, if you're a little kid, you still have TV. Like, you still see ads. You still get, you know. I wonder how you even explain that to your kids when you're that they know some kid that gets a whole bunch of shit. Like, what, Santa doesn't like me as much as that kid?
How do you do that?
Fuck, it's awful, man. I'm giving some blood too, because I think a lot of people get into. I think there's a lot of drug driving accidents over the holidays. So I'm gonna give some blood on Saturday.
Those are really awesome things to do.
It's so easy. It makes you feel good when you do it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants my blood.
I have rare blood too.
Do you?
I do. B negative. When I was a kid, I cut my head open, and the nurse said, "If it happens again, grab a cup."
Wait, is that rare? Is that the universal one? Or
I don't know. No. It's just
Oh,
like
it's
I think
just
it's a
weird.
type that many people
Okay.
don't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like, not too many people have it, so it's in demand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice things you can do for other people for the holidays. That's good.
Yeah, 2% of the population have got B negative. Second least common behind AB negative.
I was thinking about doing an investigation on this strip club thing on Santa Monica Boulevard that has its own parking lot that I think I might have just realized might be a brothel, but I don't see how that's legal. But it has like this whole giant parking lot chained off that I've never really seen packed out either. But they own a giant area. And one time I went in there and I thought it was a strip club. And it was like weird little rooms. It was super creepy and open early in the day. Such a weird fucking thing. But yesterday I was walking past with my wife and I was looking at it and then we were talking about it. And we were like, look at how big I just realized how big this giant, it's a facility. Something's going on in there. And Katie's like, you should figure that out. I'm like, I should figure that out. What is that place? I could do like a
Ellis investigate.
yeah. Find out what's really going on there, so people know what's going on in their neighborhood.
I think
And fill in
that
some
is
potholes.
a very large Russian area
Mm-hmm.
of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So don't.
Wait, do you know what I'm
investigate
talking
too
about?
Much. Yeah, I think I do.
What do you mean? Don't investigate too much.
I'm just saying.
Can't do anything to me. What? You just gonna shoot me on the street?
No.
I mean, it's a giant place.
I know.
You
I think
have to
let's
know what
not
people
get
have
off
to
the
know what
address
happens
or
in there.
anything, But
I think
I know what you're talking
it's
about.
like Danny Bonaducci said: if you think somebody's on steroids, they're on steroids. If you think something fishy is happening at a massage parlor or
Yeah.
a strip club, you're probably right.
Yeah, so that's all. I just wanted to, and to me, it's just so seedy looking when you walk in there that it. I don't understand how anybody. I just want to know more about it. It seems like a really tough joint. Like if you're gonna get a girl there, I don't know. I don't know because I haven't got. I told her I got to dance with a girl in there, and she wasn't super high. But maybe that was the day shift. I don't know what's going on. But I want to know.
I've seen that place before, and I've often wondered.
You know the place I'm talking about,
I believe I do.
right?
And I've often wondered because it's not like there's a bunch of information on the outside of it
Yeah.
that tell you what it is.
Yeah, but it must be a place where you can stay. Because why would you have that giant parking lot?
And those are expensive. I mean, that's expensive real estate.
Fuck
to
yeah.
have a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, there's those stores on the street, and I'm sure every other city has this, where it's just that country owns that block.
It's
So
Russia.
There's these weird stores that suck. There's nothing
Well,
in there. They fucking suck, dude.
They sell like some kind of dried vegetable that I've never seen, and
Just-
a can of some other
Not
meat
some.
that I've never seen.
Sometimes they don't look like they're that stocked as well. Like it looks like kind
it
of.
might be a front.
No, it's not. They're weird. My wife went in there one time, and she's like, "Fuck, I'll try it. Hit me up, Russian lady." And she's like, "Oh, you got to have like a little bit of this mayonnaise cabbage salad, and you got to have a little bit." She's like, "Okay, fine. Just get what you think I want." And the lady's like, "That'll be $42."
Yeah. Yeah, they're gnarly. and you will pay that.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of there without paying that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That reminds me of a story that I saw. There is an attorney in Florida, or I should say was, he probably is not an attorney anymore, who's facing charges after he allegedly paid female inmates for sex acts for a proposed girls in jail porn series.
He's a thinker.
Yep. No.
Said, right, because they will allow, there's an attorney visitation room. So attorneys can meet privately with clients.
And film porn.
That's the part you can't do.
Oh.
He was allegedly offering to put $30 to $40 a pop in their commissary accounts in exchange for this, and I think he was just filming himself having sex with them. I don't know if he had gotten around to posting any of his...
But how many had he gotten away with?
I don't know. He definitely did it more than once.
Yeah.
He was caught with his pants down, quite literally, with a 28-year-old inmate.
I mean, you could say no, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But the fact that you're, having sex and you're gonna make a lot of money on this video later on, and all for $30.
Yeah, but
That was his.
but
game
that $30 is a lot of money in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But on
and
the outside,
I would
not
have
so
sex
much.
with my lawyer for $30 if I was in prison. I would think it'd be hot if a girl wanted to pay me $30 to bang her.
He should at least waive the legal fees.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think she got it for free and $30.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the
That's
girls...
quite a deal. And
Very
sex
smart
with
man, Will. It's not cheap.
Not
Yeah,
smart enough.
I don't see any like victims in this. If a lady wants to have sex on camera for $40, that's certainly her prerogative. But we didn't set up those attorney visitation rooms for people to film.
Yeah, he
films
deserves
for
to
them.
be in trouble for that, yes.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Right.
good stuff. Don't you wish you could watch your favorite primetime TV shows without commercial interruptions?
I do.
Dish has got you covered.
Thank you.
Now, with AutoHop from Dish, you can watch your shows recorded with primetime anytime commercial free. Watch the most popular shows on your favorite networks without wasting time sitting through commercials.
No ads.
The season finale of your favorite show just got a bit better with AutoHop from Dish.
Thank you, AutoHop.
No more waiting through long TV commercial breaks. Just get back to enjoying the action because only Dish is tuned into you. To learn more, call 1-844, call Dish, or go to dish.com or visit a local retailer near you. Requires credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Tax and surcharges not included. Other restrictions apply. For full details, call 1-844, call Dish. Dish is tuned to you.
Yes. I'm sorry I didn't get you anything for Christmas.
I quit.
I wish.
Tell Ross.
I had.
It's over.
Unfortunately, I had to put my children as a priority above you guys. So just this time.
You've
just
made
this one.
you've made your choice.
What do you know? New York has a new area code.
What's that?
332.
3-3. Oh, no way. Oh, that's terrible. That's such a California number.
I know. It is. 332. I was driving behind somebody today whose license plate was only 2 digits different from my last one. That was
Does anybody want to do animal stories with us? May as well.
Sorry, what was that?
Does anybody want to do animal stories with us? You might as well.
Yeah. You wanna do that?
I mean, it doesn't have to be everybody, but there's no reason why it just needs to be the two of us talking about animals.
Ring's mission is to make your neighborhood safer. Today, over 1 million people. Do you really love Ring? People use the amazing Ring doorbell to help protect their homes. I'm glad you're super into Ring, though, Will. Ring knows you bought a ring for your loved ones. Ring knows home security begins at the front door, but it doesn't end there. That's what you do with. So now they're extending the same level of security to the rest of your home with the Ring Floodlight Cam. Yeah, like Ring's amazing doorbell, Floodlight Cam is a motion-activated camera that floodlight and connects right to your phone, man. With HD video and two-way audio that lets you know the moment anyone steps on your property. See and speak to visitors, even set off an alarm right from your phone, mate. The Ring's Floodlight Cam, when things go bump in the night, you'll immediately know what it is. Whether you're home or away, the Floodlight Cam lets you keep an eye on your home from anywhere. It's like a big blanket of security for your home, so your home's never cold or lonely. Ring Floodlight Cam offers the ultimate in home security with high visibility floodlights and powerful HD camera to put security in your hands. Yep, yeah. With Ring you're always home. Save up to $150 on a Ring security kit when you go to ring.com/talk. That's ring.com/talk.
Swimmers in San Francisco Bay are being advised to frolic in groups or avoid the water altogether after a spate of sea lion attacks.
I didn't know they did that.
They don't very often.
Was it because like everyone in San Francisco is super annoying?
Well, but they've always been annoying, and
Touché.
the sea lions have only started attacking now. Now, back in 2006 or so, there was one sea lion that attacked like a dozen people.
Well, are they attacking to eat, or are they attacking like get the fuck out of our water?
Nobody knows what has changed that would make them act differently, but 3 people have been attacked in the past week.
I blame sharks.
What is that?
I blame sea lions.
Okay, cool.
Walruses.
That's outside the box.
Yep.
So, one guy didn't even need to be treated for his injuries. Another guy needed a tourniquet and I think needed some stitches in his arm. One guy was attacked in the groin.
Could you kick a seal?
Sea lion.
Sea lion.
Attack. Did he use his flipper to slap him in the nuts, or did he bite his nuts?
I think these are mouth attacks.
Imagine trying to shake a sea lion loose that's hanging onto your fucking schlonger.
I don't think he holds on.
Yeah.
He just bites and lets go?
Just trying to get like a little piece of meat.
I think he's trying to get rid of you.
He's trying to show you what's up.
I think it's one of those territory things, Michael.
Probably.
I think you're in their
Or
territory. like crows. You know, when you go in the crow territory, they peck your head. You never used to do that? I used to do that for fun.
You've been attacked by birds?
On purpose. Whenever we found a place where magpies would bite your head, we would fucking run the gauntlet over and over again and laugh at each other for fucking getting pecked on the head.
And now your children will never know that joke.
And
That
they
was-
did that without provocation? Like if you just
Oh,
showed up
guaranteed.
there
There was a spot where more than once where you just knew, like if you ran out from this tree over to that tree, like in this open area, the magpie is coming to peck you on the head.
And I think, Jason, you brought it up on the show like a couple days ago, the geese just attacking bystanders or people walking on the sidewalk. Just
What?
like going after people, just randomly.
Oh, on YouTube that
Yeah,
is.
just
I
on
never saw.
YouTube.
Yeah, I never been attacked by a geese before. But
I got attacked by a Canada goose when I was a little kid because I was being an asshole and I threw a rock.
at the goose.
Yeah, he should have pecked me harder.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
It like consciously came after you chucked a
Oh
rock
yeah,
at it.
I was like 6, but I was still a little fucker. I deserved it.
I've never been bitten by a frilly-necked dragon, but I have fucked with several, and a couple of times. One time, a really big one flinched me and my brother back into the canoe. Like he was like, ah, and I was like, fuck that, because I was gonna throw a big boulder at him, and I lifted it over my head, and he was like, ah, and I was like, fuck, and we just ran.
It's
We
like
got in the
Caesar.
canoe and paddled away.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess he actually was saying no. It was more like.
Hit me
It's more
with rock.
Yeah, but we killed many of those. No mercy. Very mean people. We were.
There are a lot of fish that are being killed because they're being fished. I think this is off the coast of California, or maybe it's Gulf of Mexico thing. They could lead to the species extinction. Now, I think it's because they all congregate together and are spawning all together, so I think it's a collective.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they said it. I listened to
The
the
fucking
audio.
orgy.
Yeah, right. I listened to the audio, and frankly, I couldn't. It sounds like the ocean, and I think they're saying it sounds especially oceany there because it's more ocean noise. But they say it is so loud it could temporarily and even permanently deafen dolphins who are swimming alongside these massive fish orgies.
That's some loud porn style orgasm.
Right, but it makes it
Yeah.
really. It's really easy to know where to drop the net,
Yeah.
basically.
Those dolphins are going to be eating a lot of fish cum, too.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Like, you're eating orgy fish. God.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Still, that's like the most fucking anyone's ever done, I would think.
And I came across another story that reminded me of the machine gun fish orgasms. Caterpillars are able to drum their anuses to attract friends.
For butt fucking?
Like twerking?
I think it sounds to me like they're actually more
Yeah, he
like
did say that.
they're more like rubbing them on leaves. So I think they're drumming their buttholes on leaves.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're just leaving their stamp.
They need help making their whatever things caterpillars make. What are they called? Papooses? No, that's like American
food,
food.
isn't it? I did see a caterpillar open up a papusa food truck down the street. You might be right.
Was he drumming his anus? Well, the reason why we came up with all these animal news stories is because we challenged ourselves collectively as a staff to try to figure out the most amazing thing that an animal has ever done, or amazing thing that animals are capable of doing. Jason, off the top of your head, what's the most amazing feat ever accomplished by an animal?
Oh, man. I mean, the most... The monkey that said no was pretty crazy.
Yes. He actually developed pretty sophisticated military strategy after that as well.
Right. No. He's not dead yet. He's still going.
It's so weird. I have no interest in seeing the third one. I
Yeah.
loved the fuck out of that first
Yeah,
one.
right?
And
The second one is stupid.
Yeah, the second one is like a bad plane movie.
Yeah, I agree. Wow, that's a huge insult.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like cats because of how... I mean, to me, it's the most athletical creature alive. Like the video of that, is it a fucking tiger? I think it's a tiger. Someone throws meat over a fucking, like, 15-foot fence, and this fucker just leaps and snatches it out of the air, and he's like, his hand's like 30 feet high. I'm like, oh, with the meat in your mouth. That tells me that you're the greatest athlete in the world, and there's not, like cheetahs, how they can run that fast. That shit.
Yeah, it does like a bonkers backflip, grabbing the meat and
Yeah,
landing
you've
on its
seen it
feet.
too,
Yeah, it's safari. Yeah, it's amazing.
Those fish that got trained to swim through hoops were pretty cool. Remember we freaked out over that video?
Right.
It was one. It was just like one goldfish was doing shit, right?
Yeah, but they trained that fucker.
Good point.
Oh,
true.
actually, he's on the list.
He knew
Right,
many
right.
tricks.
People
Yes.
want to scribble down suggestions. Yeah, that wasn't it just a goldfish?
I think so.
I mean, that's a tiny little brain to be able to do anything.
Yeah, they sold the kit as like the goldfish circus.
You can train it to do circus shit. That's right.
I mean, squirrels that water ski are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I like them.
I mean, how do they do that?
Octopuses, and yes, it is octopuses, not octopi, have done some pretty amazing things.
Like what?
So they're really, really smart. Like to the extent that when I was grilling a couple the other night, I was having second thoughts about it.
Okay, well, come on.
Okay.
Are they alive?
Not by the time I got them, but they had been.
Yeah.
So at a aquarium in New Zealand, an octopus got out of its tank in the middle of the night, crossed the floor, and slithered into a narrow drain hole about 6 inches in diameter and jumped into the sea, never to be seen again.
Boom. Boom.
Fucking cool.
Boom.
Knew exactly where to go.
Boom. Greatest fucking octopus ever.
He could smell home.
He
Boom!
fell through a small gap at the top of the tank, and the funny thing is there were 2 octopuses in the tank, and the other guy apparently had no interest in leaving.
Yeah, too dumb.
So Inky went all by himself.
Yeah, they were just like, look at that fucking idiot. He's
Yeah.
gonna get caught.
Yep, Blotchy stayed behind while Inky ran for freedom, and he's just gone.
Yeah. Straight into a fish's mouth in the ocean.
I think octopus kicks some
A
ass.
free mouth, though.
Right, exactly. He died free.
That's right.
Meanwhile, a different octopus also living in captivity. I think it was Otto the octopus. It was some aquarium, maybe in Germany or something, and they were like shut down for the holidays, so there wasn't much going on. And he seemingly got annoyed that there was this spotlight every night that was shining into his tank. So he actually figured out a way to like divert some water with like a hose kind of thing and shoot the spotlight and short circuit it.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
Christ. That's so fucking cool.
Right, you can't eat it. You can't eat an octopus anymore.
Yeah, and didn't an octopus like predict Trump's presidency? Or
I
something
believe
like that?
so, yeah.
Wait, what?
Or maybe that was Dingo.
They do a lot of sports predictions.
Yeah, they're close, right? Dingo and octopus.
Yeah, he discovered he could extinguish the light shining in his aquarium by climbing onto the rim of his tank and squirting a jet of water in its direction. This same octopus was also observed juggling hermit crabs.
Bullshit.
Dude,
Bullshit.
Oh, that rules.
That's not true. That's a tally joke
Otto,
on the end.
No, it's not. Otto is constantly says Elfried Kummer, who witnessed the act of the jet of water shooting out the 2,000-watt light. Otto is constantly craving attention, comes up with new stunts, so we have realized we have to keep a more careful eye on him. Once we saw him juggling hermit crabs in his tank. Another time he threw stones against the glass, damaging it.
Whew.
And from time to time he completely rearranges his tank to suit his own tastes, even though the other tank inhabitants don't like it.
He needs to die. That's a dangerous octopus right there.
Otto's calls the shots in that tank.
Yep.
I would like to see like if Otto's juggling 3 hermit crabs, if like another octopus could throw him the 4th and just work it in seamlessly.
Right, well, that's the job that you need after this one for sure. You get an
Octopus trainer.
octopus fucking juggle trainer.
The job I was born to do.
You right? Can't wait to see that on the road.
And elsewhere, I don't know how impressive you consider this. I came across a video of a crow who was trying to get some food out of there it is. Was trying to get some food out of the bottom of like a container, like a
Yeah.
glass, and the food was too far down in it for the beak to reach.
Yeah.
So it got like a wire,
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
and it's trying to pull it out, right?
Yeah.
But it's just a straight piece of wire, so it can't figure
What-
out a way to manipulate the thing out.
Yeah.
So
So.
watch what the crow does. Working on it,
Still
working
stabbing
on
it,
it.
still
Yeah,
stabbing it.
yeah. No, this isn't getting the job done.
Looks like he's fishing
So he
out of
takes
the
it
bottom.
out, and he forces it down on the ground
And bends it.
until he's able to fashion it into a bit of a hook.
Oh my god.
See?
Oh my god.
Dude, we've been sweating
And then he-
robots taking over. The fucking animals are gonna do it.
And then he easily pulls this treat out.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Wow.
That's clever, huh?
I mean, wasn't that a turning point for mankind when we learned to fashion crude tools?
Yes, That's exactly right.
We're just watching all these animals do it.
Crows are a mere 100 million years behind us.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's unfortunate that there won't be an actual match worth having. Because unlike some people, I'm looking forward to somebody else trying to take over. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
come on, let's do it. But yeah, I'm not gonna be alive for when the crows figure out how to make a machine gun.
See, I want to get bit by a vampire just so I can live for the next 100 million years and see what like crow people and octopus people end up looking like.
Do you think
And if
that?
they like to party.
Do you think that you would enjoy your, 1,000 years on this planet? I mean, you're already having a bad time.
You mean hundreds of millions of years?
Yeah. As miserable as a human being as I am, I don't want to die. I like being alive.
It's positive.
I think I want to die.
Yeah, I want to die.
Not right now.
No, not right now. I just want to say shout out to Bobby King on YouTube. He's a huge celebrity on there.
Well, if Bobby King and any other vampires are listening, you can spare these guys to bite me.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be alive for that long.
You'd be fine being like wheelchair bound.
Why would that
Wait,
be-
why would he be wheelchair
Well, I'm
bound?
just saying, eventually,
I'm a
age is
Not if
gonna
he's a
take its-
vampire.
I feel like age is going to take its toll on Kevin.
Wait,
Why do you say that?
yeah, you don't know what a
Vampire
vampire is, yeah.
Vampires
There's no
haven't-
fucking old vampires.
So you stay at your current age.
Yes.
I forgot Andrew's never seen a horror movie.
Oh, wow, you don't know what a vamp...
I
The
don't watch
rule...
Van Helsing or whatever that movie is.
Oh my god, dude, that's not a horror movie, alright?
You don't know the vampire
I don't
rules.
watch Van Heusen.
Hey, once you're a
Van Halen
vampire...
scares me.
I mean, Interview with a Vampire, the little girl that was a vampire had to stay a little girl for thousands of years, or however
I mean,
long.
the Dracula in Sesame Street seemed to be of like older age.
He did not change. He looked the same from the start to the end.
I'm just
Yeah, you
assuming.
can go
So
check him
what
out now.
the
He's still-
fuck
the
are you
still
talking
looks
about?
and sounds the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he got
he has
bit,
not aged.
He got bit at an older age.
Yes,
Okay, I can accept that.
that's how it works.
Man, that's pretty awesome. Then I might join you.
Unless you're a natural born vampire, then you do age. But you don't age in a way where you get weaker. You age in a way where you look more like a bat man. Like you become hideous because you've been around for thousands of years. But your powers become 1,000 times stronger, and you can fuck up any like fresh vampire. Those
So there
dudes
was-
are bitches to you.
So there was a movie, Interview with a Vampire, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Kirsten Dunst is in that movie, and she's like 14.
Yep.
Is she a vampire?
Yes.
Is Tom Cruise a vampire?
Yeah.
They were both bitten and became vampires,
Yep.
and so then they don't age.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. I don't feel like I need to see the movie anymore.
Right.
I always felt like that was really weird casting. I don't understand what Tom Cruise was doing in a movie like that.
Being gay.
But he's not like he doesn't play fruity well.
Yeah, but what? I felt like he did an excellent job, and so did Brad Pitt, and that's what it was about. It was about chicks want to see Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise be gay because they don't want to see them with other ladies. That was like these two are so hot. Let's see them be hot, sexy, gay vampires. Because chicks love gay dudes.
I mean, I watched that movie fairly recently, and as fruity as it is, it's still pretty good.
It's
I like
awesome,
that one, Yeah.
but it doesn't take. Don't even try to deny the gayness in it.
Oh,
Right?
no.
I mean, fuck, everybody's in love with butt fucking in that movie. Everybody's got a goddamn twinkle in their eye about the other guy.
Yep.
It's a goddamn fucking love affair of men.
And then
That's all it is.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah,
shows
he's
up, like,
jealous.
I will suck your
Yeah,
dick.
I want to fuck you.
One cock.
So
I
yeah.
forgot that part. That's right.
Count-
How impressed? Speaking of animals with elite skills, how impressed are you with chimpanzees that learn sign language?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I can't do it, so that impresses me.
One chimp mastered 350 sign language words, and I think found out somebody died and signed the word for cry.
Aw. But he didn't cry.
No.
Well, then what a heartless
He's filthy soulless monster.
charlatan. That's right.
I hate this.
Just trying to
thing.
fit in. Why?
This is just like we should just rename this "Animals That Are Smarter Than Kevin."
Are you
What
happy
are you
like
talking about?
Me out.
I'm sure you
like-
know how to cry. I'm sure you got plenty of practice.
I'd like to see that guy. I'd like to see that guy drive a car back to your house.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
You can't use waves.
There's tons of shit that you can do that he can't do.
There's tons of shit that a gorilla can do that Kevin can't do though.
Like what?
Like lift things.
Power to weight ratio, Kevin can lift shit.
Yeah, find me a me-sized flabby gorilla.
Let's see that gorilla tie its shoelaces.
I bet they can do that.
I bet you they can't. Bet you it takes way longer.
Well, here's one that might hit
Kevin
close,
wears Velcro.
hit close to home for you, Kevin. There was a monkey in the early 80s who was able to beat human beings at Pac-Man.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That fucking bastard. Man, my nerd rage after losing to a monkey. Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I would have so much gout. Just kicking everything in sight.
Man, I was like, what? Gout? Okay.
Hey, how's that going for you?
Wait,
I
you don't.
think I got a second one.
Wait, what? You think
Yeah.
you've got a second gout?
Yeah.
Wait, you have the gout right now?
Well, I have it in the joint of my big toe from kicking my couch when I played Halo, and missed the soft part of the couch and kicked the beam.
And that gave you permanent gout.
Yeah.
That's how it works?
That was like fatty food.
How come I don't have gout?
There's diet based and exercise based gout, and then it can be introduced through blunt force trauma. So the other day I
I'm
was,
fucking calling bullshit on that. You could get the gout from blood force trauma. Like, I've done the same thing you've done. How come I don't have gout in the toe?
I don't know, maybe you just hit it at a different angle.
I feel like everybody's done that. Like, you have to, as a man, do that like 50 times in your life, right?
Yep, you get angry and then you hurt, and then you do something to express your anger, and it makes you even angrier.
Yeah,
But you have to
yeah,
pretend
people-
it didn't make you angrier.
People that you never knew said fuck say fuck when it happens.
And also with all the slams you took skateboarding, wouldn't you have gotten gout at one point?
Like, yeah,
during
wouldn't
that?
I have gout in my hip or something from...
Gout's only a foot thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've broken my... I don't know. I've broken my feet a lot.
You might.
I might have the gout.
It was years. For years, I was like, I can't believe my toe doesn't feel better after kicking that fucking couch.
Wait, so the gout is just an ache?
Did you ever get
It's a
X-rayed?
collection. It's a collection of crystals. So I was at the doctor already, and I was like, you know what? While we're here, can you X-ray my foot? My toe. I kicked the damn couch. He's like, yeah. Come on, idiot. So when my X-ray came out, he's like, you see this cloudy collection here?
Yeah.
He's like, that's gout, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's like an old rich fat guy disease.
Yeah.
He's like, it can, in rare cases, come up through blunt force trauma like that. So the other day, I was walking into
You
the
Googling
shower,
this?
Yes.
and I was taking a swig of my green drink as I was walking,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby toe of my left foot went underneath the door.
Hmm.
Like the door was open, but like that 1 inch
Yeah.
wide part was
Yep.
still hanging over.
Yeah.
My foot went underneath it, and like my baby toe caught.
Yeah.
And I ate shit and went right into the shower curtain and got like tangled up in it.
Yeah.
And my baby toe is still just royally fucked.
Do you think you have the gout in your baby toe as well?
It feels exactly the same.
Okay, well, if that tells me that you have the gout from other things, because you can't touch your toe and get the gout. Every time you injure a toe, it gets the gout.
My baby toe was the pivot point for throwing me into the shower.
Yeah.
Like, this was no mere toe stubbing. This was a toe stubbing on crack.
Have you ever dropped like a weight on your foot? Or any like
When
you've
I was
only
a kid,
had two
I
incidences?
broke my baby toe when a calculator fell off my lap.
You get the gout in that one?
No, it just broke and healed itself.
Right. Heck, can you do it, Michael?
Most common factor is excess consumption of alcohol, especially beer. Now we know it can occur in anyone and be associated with injury or surgical procedures, hospitalizations, periods of stress, reactions to diets high in meat and seafood, and certain drugs such as antibiotics. May also occur in the presence of some tumors or cancers.
Well,
So you
I'm
got
sure
that.
I've
You
got
got that
those.
going for you as well. Let's see other.
You don't have cancer, you idiot.
I know. That would end this cruel joke.
Oh my goodness. So there's a pig that was going to be slaughtered, but
Yeah.
much like Wilbur in
It said
Charlotte's Web,
no.
it did not. It's somewhere along the way they discovered it could paint. I mean,
With what?
they
with
put,
its-
they put a paint stick in its
In its
like a
mouth?
paintbrush in its mouth, and yeah,
Like,
And
wait,
then-
before we kill this pig, let's
Let's
see
just-
if it can paint.
guys.
Maybe it grabbed a paintbrush and started
wait.
painting.
We all love bacon, but we really love paintings, right?
But did it paint no or help or what did it paint?
I think they just said he's a talented pig.
That's not talent. That's. I mean, show me him painting, because that's him with a paintbrush in his mouth and squiggle squawks on a wall.
It does look like every piece of modern art I've ever seen.
That
Like,
doesn't.
If that was hanging up in my shrink's office, I wouldn't think twice.
He has Picasso as the head. of
Oh! What else is there?
Well, there's another animal that also paints, in this case, a horse. The difference being
Mouth painting is lame.
that, and this, to your point, Kevin, they entered some of this horse's paintings in a contest and they won.
Those idiot judges.
Chola
Right.
the horse.
It looks like it drew a jizzing dick. Like bottom left, that pink thing.
He's doing a lot with dicks these days. That was during his dick phase.
All right.
What
Yeah.
about like the elephants that paint with their trunks?
All right. I'm
Are
not.
those
Look.
a buy?
No.
Do those get
No.
by you?
No. I'm not impressed by any animal painting. Okay.
What about animals playing like instruments?
Yeah, what about a bear that breaks into a house and hits a couple keys on a piano? Does
It's
that do
not.
anything for
No.
you?
No,
All
it doesn't.
All right, well then we'll knock that one off the
Okay,
list.
don't count it.
It's got to be something that is impressive. You know, if a bear plays a melody on a piano, sure. You know what I mean? Like the
What about
monkey.
chopsticks?
Well, what do you mean? If he does chopsticks,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, that's
Oh
impressive.
yeah, if a monkey can use chopsticks, I'd be impressed.
No. Do
Oh.
the chopsticks on the piano.
Bears that play hockey.
Yeah, but okay, that sounds great. But if it's the same as the bear that was wrestling fucking Khabib, I mean, a couple of times the bear double leg, but he didn't mean it. You know what I mean? You can tell when you watch it that he's just being a bear, and it simulated a sprawl and you know what I mean, and a double leg, but it wasn't one. He didn't go, oh man, that was a good score by young Khabib. I'm now going to reverse him. Like, he's not thinking any of that stuff.
Yeah, if a hockey playing bear can explain to me what icing means,
Yeah.
I will hail it as my new guy.
Right.
Right, yeah. Right. If the bear can think to steal around at the end with the takedown, that'd be a different story.
Yeah, there's just none of them are doing that.
Are you impressed by bulls goring matadors in the crotch?
You know what I'm impressed by? The macaques killing that
Yeah.
the government guy.
Mhm.
I mean, they threw him off a balcony, right?
I believe that was the reported story. Yep, somewhere in like Bangladesh.
I mean, if that's true, and these guys were they're in the neighborhood, and he didn't like them because they were taking stuff, and then he got angry at them, and then they all came together and threw him off a balcony, then he's the man.
Monkey assassins.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, no, he's the man. They're the man. They're the people. They're the monkeys. And they, I
People
mean,
say they monkey around.
oh, and they run game on tourists and shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody that goes to their town, they rob them.
They steal shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw-
pretty cool.
I saw a video of a monkey, or maybe it's just a still photo. There were two drunk guys in that India, Bangladesh part of the world, and they wanted to drink some water from a water fountain, but they were like too drunk to manipulate things. So
Yeah.
like the monkey mom came over and turned the water fountain
Oh
on for them.
shit! That makes sense though.
What about monkeys that do like 3-card Monty?
What about monkeys that fuck deer? It's impressive, man.
I mean, they were rubbing themselves off.
You can't do that. Like if I go over to deer, it is running off.
Yeah, it's true.
Let it get on its back and start pumping its spine.
Yeah, the hard part isn't masturbating. It's letting the deer letting you masturbate there in the first
Yeah,
place.
how did they
That's the trick,
befriend
man.
the guy?
They always run away when I do it.
Size to size, you could probably jump on an elephant's back and rub your.
Yeah, okay, but if I came over to an elephant, do you think he'd let me get up there? And I'd love to see me get up there.
That's true.
Monkeys have pretty cool skills, man.
Yeah, I can't.
We're pretty lame. You know, there's obviously there's some athletes out there that can do some cool stuff, like the guy that strikes a pose in the 100 meters because he's just smoking everybody on the planet. That guy's impressive. You know, that guy could do some stuff where I bet you he could get up on an elephant, no worries. But me, you know, God, I don't know if I can get on the roof of a Range Rover right now. I'm fucking fat and sore.
A leopard got up on a roof in India, and I think there was a guy up there trying to figure out what to do about him, and he turned the tables and ran after the guy, and the guy was forced to jump off the roof to escape from the leopard.
Yeah.
I don't know how impressive that's.
These were my favorite stories of where like the animals that are about to be captured or tranquilized turn the tables and scare off like the forest rangers.
That angle, it's tough to see, but there's going to be another angle in a second. So he's there, the monkey's in front of the man, and he's like, hey, you, stop it.
I sentence you to death.
Yeah, and then, see? slow mo.
Oh yeah.
Wait, that's a monkey that
I'm
pushed
so
that
sorry.
dude?
I switched from saying leopard to monkey. It's a leopard.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
leopard. So the leopard threw him off the roof.
No, he just jumped out of the way of it.
Oh, then who cares?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're a leopard that attacks somebody when you were cornered.
That's kind of what you do.
Not that impressive.
What's our most impressive animal so far?
Fish through hoops, water skiing squirrels, tigers that can do like backflips for meat, octopuses, or the crow that makes a hook.
What about a cheetah?
They run very fast.
I think I'm still most impressed by the octopuses.
They're amazing, and
That fucked me up.
if you soften them up a little bit in like a slow rolling boil, really delicious when they're grilled.
Man,
What about that sea lion that grabbed that lady on the butt and dragged her into the water?
I saw another one the other day where a sea lion grabbed a child and pulled her in and was like trying to take her to the bottom. Oh wait, that's it. Yeah, that's not a lady. That's a child.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
this isn't
it's
the
a
one-
young girl.
How old was she?
Pretty young, Michael. Like,
really?
Yeah,
Maybe
like
not even
8.
in her teens. Yeah.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah, it's pretty sad because she goes down pretty far. And I mean that sea lion. I don't know if he was playing.
And then the bubbling water turned red, and a tiara floated up to the surface.
I mean, look how big he is to her too. Like I think he thought he was gonna eat it.
No,
What
I
do you
thought she
guys
was a-
think?
I thought she was a full-on lady.
No, she she goes fucking down too.
Yes.
Like a guy goes in there and gets her out. Otherwise, I don't know. Can a sea lion take a child? I mean, I guess that's video proof, right?
Yeah, I think her dad jumps in, and that's the one that like grabs her out. of
Oh,
the water.
okay.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Maybe he just thought she was food.
It's
Because I imagine from that angle, looking up, you only see the clothing.
I just never saw a sea lion eat a fucking fish that big. I didn't even know they did that. I thought they grabbed like little fish.
Maybe he thought she was a bag of fish.
Okay. Yeah.
Aren't they the ones that get the oysters and stuff, and then they break them on?
Otters? Don't
Is that-
otters do
is
that?
that an
Yeah,
otter?
that's otters. Because otters got hands. These fuckers don't have hands.
That's a good point. You're gonna need hands to break
Yeah.
open oysters. That's true. It's pretty impressive that they could break open the oysters.
Otters?
Yeah.
Otters are like little human people, though. They're like monkey fish people.
What about beavers making dams?
Yeah, that's another guy that has the insane mix of all the critters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Those platypus fuckers.
A python swallowed a manhole in Indonesia.
Yeah, but that's Indonesia. It's a small man.
Yeah, that's a rite of passage.
It's like the size of a white boy.
I mean, the downside to this story was that the python was then caught and cut open. So,
Well, that's what you get for killing the
Yeah,
real king of the jungle.
how's that the downside?
well, if he had escaped with just the man in his belly,
Well, I'm sure that happens all the
That
time.
would,
It's just like the
yeah.
news.
Yeah, this is just otherwise it wouldn't make the news because it'd just be like he disappeared.
Yeah, I'm sure the headline of the paper every day is like, Bill's gone.
Yeah,
But there's not much of a story beyond that.
yeah. 125 pounds, loved his family, disappeared. If you see him,
Never seen him again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was heard saying they'll miss me when I'm gone as
Yeah.
I wander drunkenly into the jungle.
yeah,
A seal escaped killer whales by hopping aboard a boat.
that's not impressive.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, they can get on land,
Uh-huh.
and I'm pretty sure that they understood that a giant whale thing was going to eat them, and they would do all things necessary to stay alive.
Mhm.
Hence, get on deck because not impressive.
Killer whales fighting and killing great whites. I mean, that's just
Why
whales
is that
on
impressive?
islands. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just. I mean,
That's just a fish fight.
Okay. This is elephants and tigers are killing people in India. We know that. This last one,
But aren't they killing people in India because they're fucking with them? Like they don't come into the city and just stampede people.
no, yeah,
It's
right.
like it's fucking the fucking fucking with the fucking lion. We're fucking with the fucking elephant, and then the elephant's like fuck off,
Yeah, I think it's
and
always,
then they die from it. Pricks.
it's always like, yeah, here we worry about like, oh, I think I'm too far from where my work is, my commute's going to be held. There it's just like, oh shit, I'm in the village that's right next to where there's no more villages, which means I'm tiger bait.
But it's not like you're in your backyard with your family and you're having a barbecue and a fucking lion comes. I mean, an elephant goes through the back fence and just tramples people and starts eating you.
It's not like Debo.
Yeah,
Just terrorizing
yeah.
the neighborhood.
yeah, like give him a chain or he'll fucking eat your kids. It's not elephant. You have to fuck with an elephant.
Okay, one last story that may impress you. A man was keeping a pet squirrel,
Yeah.
And that in and of itself is a little impressive to me because I didn't know you could do that. Apparently he's buddies with this squirrel. The guy lives in Idaho.
As long as he doesn't have rabies, I think that's cool.
I just didn't think a squirrel would go along with that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Squirrels love people.
Like, I just assume as soon as he tears apart your house until you open the door and then he runs away and you never see him again.
Oh. Oh,
Right?
yeah, I never thought of that.
Well, a woman has like a pet fox, and she said it's like owning a dog or a cat.
Tons
except
of people have pet foxes.
it's more destructive,
Mhm.
and it like will burrow in your sofa.
Yeah.
But it
That
stays.
sounds like a bad fox.
Sounds like a bad pet.
They're really cute.
Yeah, it's really a bad pet.
I want a fennec fox.
What's that?
They're the little ones, but their ears are like comically oversized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. You have to live in the bush to have those guys, and those guys you have to find because their mummy left them, or they go like one leg. I mean, they can't live by themselves. That's the only guys you should be living with when they're those guys.
Could you do
You
it
know
with a kangaroo? Could you have
Yeah.
like a pet kangaroo?
Tons of people in Australia. Not
Do they,
anymore
like, call it
because
by name? Like, hey Jimmy, come over here.
why? If it's my pet, why the fuck not? What do I say? Hey, kangaroo.
Whatever you name kangaroo.
If it's my fucking friend, it gets a human name, not a Christian name,
Yeah.
a Muslim one.
Kangaroofus.
Yeah, in Australia, kangaroos are all named. You know what I mean?
And there's his sister Kangaroo.
Yeah. And then there's a kangaroo that plays baseball, Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Kill myself.
Kangaroo Dolph. He's fun at Christmas. So, in the town of Meridian, Idaho, a guy named Adam Pearl had a pet squirrel named Joey. And when Adam came home one day, he realized something wasn't right. His house had been disturbed. Indeed, his house had been burgled.
Ransacked.
At least partially so.
Because he gets all the shiny shit.
No. It wasn't the squirrel that robbed the house. The squirrel is his friend. It seemed like an incomplete job. Like there was a safe or something that you could see somebody had tried to break into it, but
Yeah.
they hadn't succeeded in doing it. I think later on that day, they found this guy who was all cut up and shit.
No
And they
way!
linked him to the crime, and he said, sure enough, the squirrel wouldn't leave him alone and was fucking with him and scratching and biting him, and he had to give up on robbing the house because the pet squirrel had defended his owner's home.
Yeah! The ultimate in home security. Sorry, Ring, but...
Oh, you guys are great too.
But then there are also like parrots that have turned on that testify in court. To,
Well,
Wait,
that's,
what?
that's a bit of a stretch.
Nobody took a parrot test. Come on!
I think it was legally admissible what the parrot was saying, because the parrot's going like, "No, don't kill me! No, don't
Oh,
kill me!"
okay.
Objection.
I thought you were saying like the parrot was on the stand saying, "Well, what had happened, you see, is my owner had come in and then
Plead the fifth. There you go. Most animals are really, really dumb, but some of them are mildly intelligent.
Yeah.
The end. We have wolf knife names.
That's great because this is the end of the year.
Mhm.
We do it. This is how we do it.
Yes, Forrest Sherrill.
Who will be the last wolf knife of 2017? Forrest Sherrill.
Is I make pipe supports.
What? I make pipe supports.
Yeah, bong
I
scaffold.
support pipes. Ooh,
Tree
fuck, so
smoker.
good.
Yeah, there's definitely a pot.
Tree smoker. You fucking idiot.
Forest.
So bong scaffold on that one. Luke Zusi.
Ooh,
Dr. Zeusy.
Yeah, Lucy Zusi
Dr. Lukey.
is a retail manager.
Luke Zusi is a sweet name. You gotta do something with that.
Yeah. Zeusy Goosey.
Luke Rufus.
Luke Roofy.
Puke Roofy.
Puke Roofy.
Why don't we come back to him?
I know, right?
Steve Prevo is an automatic door serviceman.
Garager Rabbit.
It's so fucking bad. That's so good. It's so bad.
Bronson Gunn.
No way his name is Bronson Gunn.
And he is 7 weeks old.
What?
Sick! Gun of the Sun!
That's just like too cool of a name.
Right?
Bronson Gun.
Champion.
Kevin Foster he sells semi trucks.
Micro penis. No. Huge balls.
Semi hard ass.
Semi hard.
Mm-hmm.
Truck woolery.
Semi hard it is.
All right. Ryan Gunnarsson is
Yeah.
a BMW repair shop owner.
Coog. Oh no, he's a shop owner. No, he's a kook.
Yeah.
Slick mullet. Slick dick.
German ripoff.
There you go.
I've been privy to some bills for some BMW repairs.
Oh, guys, this man, why would you be a wolf knife? Okay.
Curtis Zicki
Yeah.
is.
What's an AV designer?
I don't know.
What's an AV?
Is that? It's not audio video or audio visual, is it? The AV Club.
Suck my dick.
Curtis, blow me.
And okay, back to Luke Zusi, retail manager. Big box.
Big box it is.
All right. So you got big box, you got bong scaffolding, you got Garager Rabbit, and congratulations to you, 7-week-old Bronson Gun. You are
Yeah.
gun of a son.
Shout out to the wolf knives. Thanks everybody for the support.
Dana White says
Yeah, I don't
Floyd
believe
Mayweather
this.
is in talks for a UFC fight.
It's stupid, right?
I don't know, but that's what we said about the other. It's got to be. This can't happen. This can't possibly happen.
I mean, how much? I mean, $1 billion to be embarrassed.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
Unless he fights like CM Punk or something. I feel like he could beat CM Punk. Oh, they're not the same weight. If they're the same weight, I feel like that's a close fight. I would watch it too. But if he fights Conor McGregor or something like that, that's not going to work out for him.
Yeah, he's got to fight a real guy.
Well, then he's fucking dead.
That's the problem. Like, even if you put him
It's
against...
worse for him.
Yeah. Like, Mickey Gall wasn't a name when he fought CM Punk. He is now largely because he fought CM Punk, but there's no sense in bringing Floyd Mayweather in to only fight a Mickey Gall, and only a Mickey Gall rips him apart.
Right.
So that's the problem.
Right, so it has to be.
He's
Conor
gonna,
or
he's
something
gonna get
like
Bisping. I mean,
he's too small. Otherwise, that'd be a great fight. I mean, it has to be a little guy.
uh-huh.
So, you know, it's.
Does Demetrius finally have a super fight?
I mean, you know, he'd take that one. I
I
mean,
imagine
everybody
he
in MMA. I could beat him in MMA. He doesn't do it. That's why I think it's one of those things. He might just say stuff so he's still in the media.
Mm-hmm. It's just interesting that Dana White dignified.
Well, I think he probably did say to Dana White, like, "Hey, man, pay me $1 billion, I'll get in a cage." But I don't know if he actually would mean it. I feel like you would have to train a little bit to understand what you're getting into before you make that decision. You know?
Well, okay, let's just say this: if the UFC said, "Yeah, sure, 3-fight deal, $1 billion,"
Yeah.
if you're Floyd Mayweather and you go talk to your people and they go, "You will be ripped from limb to limb," do you still just do it for $1 billion?
See, that's because I mean, isn't he?
It seems like greed is the biggest motivator for him. Like, I feel like if you told him you give him $1 billion, if you could chop his leg off, he would do it.
Well, I mean, dude, if you think about it, I mean, he's stand up. He's not. He might. I still say you could kick him in the legs enough to make him go down, drop his hands, and then you could not kick him in the head. But he probably is thinking, if he's actually thinking about it, he could avoid any knockout blows. He could think that, you know what I mean? Like, strike-wise, he might think that he can protect his head. So if he gets put on the ground, he taps. So tapping in under a minute for $1 billion?
Well, he's talking about, even when he's at $1 billion, he's talking about a 3 or 4 fight deal. So he's going to have to get taken to the ground and tap 3 times.
He is not doing 3 fights. That's
Well,
Wait,
then he's not getting $1 billion.
wait. Is that's the deal that's been proposed? That he has to do 3. It's not just 1 fight.
Insofar as any of this is real, wait, let me find the. I already deleted the story.
But you can't have a multi-fight deal if he loses the first fight, or can you? You know what? I just realized Would I watch Mayweather get choked out 3 times? Fuck yeah, I would.
3 brutal ass whippings.
Right?
Yeah, I'd watch that.
The third one would just be like, man, we're all so mean for letting him go in there.
And I don't.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody would. Everybody in the UFC that is the same weight class as Floyd Mayweather would kill him.
And bear in mind, he's also going to be like 42 by the time this fight happens. So you're not even getting prime.
Yeah, no, it's
Floyd
insane.
Mayweather.
It's insane. It's the most insane. But you know what, though? It's less insane than CM Punk.
I agree with that because I think it works for them on every single level. I think
He can box.
I think. Well, also, I think that I hate the argument. Well, CM Punk, he brings a lot of eyeballs. Well, great, give Justin Bieber a fight in the UFC.
Yeah, he might as well.
You really might as well. No, he really loves it, dude. He's serious about it. He postponed a tour so he could train for this, dude. He's got staph infections. He bleeds for this shit. Okay, great, but you're not a UFC fighter. Mayweather is not a UFC fighter, but he really brings eyeballs and concentrated eyeballs from combat sports fans, and you get to show the world and the boxing world, look how bad your guys get beat up. In here. So it completely works for them, and he's a way bigger draw than CM Punk.
Yeah, I just my question is, how badly does he want $1 billion? Because
I think pretty badly.
it's very humiliating.
He also
You can brag a lot about having $1 billion.
All right, good point. He would enjoy.
Also, don't forget, he's super into money, but his hats could just as easily say like the attention team.
That's
like
true, yeah.
if he doesn't fight, nobody really cares about him saying stupid shit anymore.
Yeah.
So he's just as addicted to attention as he is to money, and this gets him both.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they say stuff that isn't true all the time. Like, I feel like, Pac-Man's people say that there's a fight between Conor, but it isn't true. It's just a, hey.
Despite the fact that he would never in a fucking million years fight on one of the free fights.
I know.
You'd have the marquee, the attention, the
okay.
heat on the UFC from him even being involved with it. Maybe that's the reason right there. And I know what you're saying about people just saying things for attention, but the reason why I think this is worth discussing and mentioning is because that's what we all said about him fighting Conor. That's the only thing that gives this a whiff of credibility. Potential credibility. And to the best of my knowledge, although I was unable to find it, the U.S. version of Amazon.com is still carrying an infant circumcision training kit that has been pulled from the UK Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, I suppose. The reason why the infant circumcision training kit was up there is, I think, for for people who are going to be, there's one left in stock, hurry now. It will not arrive in time for Christmas, sadly. This is for doctors to train on, but there was some concern that people might teach themselves to be circumcision doctors.
Yeah, well, we need more of those people in the world for sure.
I like how it comes with 5 replacement baby dicks.
That's the only part, actually, that I was able to find. Andrew managed to find the link on Amazon. I just got, when you run out of...
Just the replacement dick alone is a great Christmas gift.
Well, let's see if you can get those in time for Christmas, because I do have those right here. Looks like they come in a set of 10. 5-year warranty. Trust me, you won't need it.
Looks like a pig in a blanket.
Okay.
Currently not in stock. Great for nursing and therapy students. And that's pretty much anybody. That's all the people I could possibly think of who would want that for any reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That's news.
All right. Wow. I did not like that baby penis thing. That thing is, I don't know why. It makes me feel weird.
It's very disturbing.
Right? It's not right.
It's natural.
No, it's
natural.
not. No, it's not.
My kid was, I had to touch his the other night because he was asleep and he was peeing. And I picked him up to make sure he peed. And my hands were so fucking cold. And his sleep was just like, oh, cold hand, cold hand.
Oh, take a break.
Oh, we tried that tune? Oh, when did that get added? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good, because our songs aren't going to be an hour, and I'm pretty low on news now.
If you're like most people, you still have no clue where to get anyone for the holidays. Nest wants to make the holidays easier for you. Right now, you can buy any Nest product for $99 and you can get a Google Home Mini for free. While supplies last, that is. That's right. Any Nest product purchased for $99, you'll get a Google Home Mini at no extra cost. Google Home Mini is a voice-activated speaker with Google Assistant built in. They say it helps you get answers, manage your day, get hands-free help around the house. You can ask it if your flight is on time or to add eggnog to your shopping list. Nest products, Google Assistant work together to control your smart home. So you can say things like, make it warmer. And the Google Assistant will make it 10% go up and it'll be warmer. But you need to get the cat out. And it'll kick the cat. You need to hurry though because it ends December 31st. Go to Nest.com or visit your nearest Best Buy, Target, or Home Depot. With Nest Google Home Mini, the holidays just got a little bit better, mini bit better. Yeah! Roar!
Dude, I heard that the Sigma Alpha Epsilon frat at American University in Bethesda, Maryland, parties so hard that when the cops came to their Tequila Tuesday party, the air in the frat house registered on the breathalyzer. It is, yeah, it's a lot of booze.
You pissed you missed that exciting party, right, Andrew? You guys could have fratted your fucking faces.
Dude,
off.
like 8 guys were hiding in the bathroom. The cops totally got them, but one dude jumped out the window and he ran away. That dude rules. Who, me? I was never there. Well,
I hope nobody in skateboarding is listening. I used to be.
Can you imagine?
I used to be so real. I know.
Excuse me.
The fuck was that?
Sorry,
I was
it's
having a
the
little
couch.
gassy.
It's the couch.
it's very gentlemanly of you to cover for Betsy's farts.
It's chivalry's not dead.
I was shifting and picking or something.
Yeah, something was shifting.
Yeah, and
Shitting or
picking
shifting?
up the mic at the same time. It's this squishy couch.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Sounded squishy.
I know. Let's move on. Fuck. Second last show of the year here, and we're stalling on couch farts.
Speaking of things with a tonal quality.
Yeah. So there's like I got a little intro for something here. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah.
I hope your skateboard friends are listening.
Oh,
That's a great ringtone for the holidays, you have to admit.
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed by that.
Right. Flippity flammity.
So it's a Christmas edition of Todd That Tune.
No, that was kind of just a nice Christmassy way to get into
Oh.
this one.
Okay.
I actually did try one year to put together a Christmas Tard That Tune, but that was the best of it.
Oh, okay.
So you can see why that never happened.
Okay.
I did take a different angle with this one. This is TV show themes.
Okay.
Tard That Tune. And they kind of jump around from modern to classic and in between. So I'm glad there's a wide range of ages in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill at
Yeah.
half of these.
Yeah.
I got them all.
Okay, we ready?
So yeah, the Tard That Tune, if you ever heard it, is this stupid shit that you just heard with all those
noises.
You'll figure it out as we go.
We yell it out if we know the answer?
Yeah.
No, raise your hand.
I know what it is. It's the Munsters.
It's not.
Wow.
Very modern.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
It does not fucking sound like it at all.
Sure it does. Sound exactly like it.
Hey,
Oh,
Joel
fuck
got
you.
it. So.
Alright, next one.
MASH.
Who?
You're trying to get to the blah 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 part.
We were gonna get that.
It's a very sad theme.
Suicide is painless. That's what it's called.
And the, oh, that's Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That was the giveaway.
Yeah, that was spot on. Alright.
Facts of life.
Yeah.
That was a tie.
Well, you guys need to get extra
You guys-
pumped on it, alright?
You guys both get a point. I like you better than that chick.
This next one, I ended up doing the entire theme,
Mm,
so
good.
you don't have to suffer through the whole thing. It just kind of happened that way.
Night Court.
I don't care. I'm gonna go.
No, it's. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I love your clicking language.
Yep.
It's better than the original.
Alright, next.
Arrested Development?
Oh, what's happening?
Yep.
I don't know this shit.
You never heard this song?
No.
Oh,
No.
come on!
Raj, rerun.
Raj and rerun.
Nah.
Racism had gotten subtler by the 70s, but
I missed that
I
show.
want to guess this one
Oh, I
right
loved
now.
that show as a kid.
I can name this TV show in one.
I'm sorry, who got that right?
I did.
I think the next one is gonna be Sanford and Son.
That's racist.
God.
Hey, ridiculousness! I was about to say, I don't think I watch TV enough to play this game, but he picked one new stupid show that I got.
I knew if I threw a show you've been on.
Fucking idiot. That's my kids. They watch it all. I mean, not anymore. They're over it. But for a minute there was like I think they wanted to watch it because they knew that they shouldn't be. But now that they can, they don't like it anymore.
Right.
But I think for a while there, they were like, it was on in the living room. They're just like, oh shit, Daddy is not saying anything, and they say shit on this show. I hope it happens while I'm on the couch right now.
Odd Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't think of the name.
Fucking idiot.
70s into the 80s are really the golden age of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
X Files.
God. Oh, you bastard.
Fuck. That gave it away. That's brilliant.
Love and Marriage.
Nope.
Gotta be a detective show.
You're not far off.
Is it ER?
What the fuck?
Alright, if that didn't give it away, you probably won't.
I
know
don't
this
care.
one.
It's a mystery of some sort.
Murder, She Wrote?
He was like a decade.
It's within the last 10 years.
I don't mind.
Like Dexter?
Dexter.
I was just gonna play it over and over again. That sucks. I was gonna do a straight up hour of that. I'm not say anything. Fuck you guys.
Game of Thrones.
Nope.
Twilight Zone?
No.
What? Why is he? Why does he turn into a cat at the end? Twilight Zone?
No. There's another modern one.
I know this and I can't.
Do you want the network? AMC.
Oh,
Edmund?
Breaking Bad?
No.
Real Housewives.
Walking Dead?
Walking Dead. Yep.
Fuck.
Oh,
God damn it.
yeah, you fucking suck at Walking Dead.
These ones from the modern era are tough because you only watch the credits once and now you just fast forward through everything. You know, you
Netflix.
don't listen to 'em as
Yeah,
much
that's.
as
I don't know
you-
about that though. I know those songs. I know. I watch them at speed, and I know their intro songs. You don't forget them.
No.
You just suck at zombie movies. That's all that is. 18.
American Hero.
I feel like Chael Sonnen should use this song for his walkout.
That would be
He
awesome.
just seems like such a. He missed his true calling, which was to be in the A team.
I'll let him use the tarred one.
Right? That'd be fucking badass if he did that. Okay, so anyway.
Thanks. That was a great 6 minutes. I'm assuming that's about how long it took you to put that together.
Aw. Man.
Well, the first time I put it together, it took me about 6 hours,
Ah.
and then it got erased by the hard drive.
I made a Christmas song last night, first try.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Jay-Z.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you wrote it on the fly?
Nah. I mean, I wrote down the words in my head.
Nice.
You know, because to me, I thought, I mean, Tully sent me a song, and I'm like, I don't like this song, and Tully's like, you would probably, I would recommend you don't even use it. I would use like an actual Christmas song, and I was like, okay. So then I found them, and then I'm playing these songs karaoke style without the lyrics, and I'm so anti-Christmas, I don't know the cadence of how they go without somebody fucking doing it with me.
That's
Like I
great.
have to hear do 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 do, and then I can say the thing. Otherwise I'm fucked. But then I realized that Old Blue Eyes does Christmas songs, and if I become Old Blue Eyes, then I just feel the cadence, and I know because I am Old Blue Eye.
You went method.
Your old brown eye.
A bit of both. So I'll play this, and then you guys do yours live.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
All right, good.
Getting into character.
Wait, you guys didn't edit this?
Sounds like you're almost falling off the chair a bunch. Whoa! Job of the Hut.
Man, this is tough.
Wow. Oh, drop the mic.
Yeah.
You improvised that, huh?
Wow,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
You know, they used to do,
And you stub your toe on the way out.
they used to do like 3 shows a night in Vegas, and I have a feeling the 2 a.m. show
Right?
was like that a lot
Right?
more often than
There
people
had
care
to be.
remember. Yeah.
There had to be a couple of nights where he was like, I don't give a shit.
Just threw in vagabond shoes there. Just
It's just in,
Right on
it's
top
in,
of-
it's in there. It's
Yeah.
the tip of my tongue when I'm old blue eye.
And the classic Christmas pants.
yes.
Yeah. That's a Christmas song.
Yeah. You know Vagabond because of Metallica, don't you?
Yeah. Wait, no,
No, it's in-
I-
it's not
yeah,
fun.
Vagabond
It's
shoes.
I
shoes
know,
are-
but you know the word Vagabond from Metallica.
no,
right?
I know the word vagabond from Old Blue Eyes.
Oh.
I know the word vagabond from sleeping with vagabonds.
Have I?
I almost did once.
What's a vagabond?
I
The homeless
am
person,
one.
right?
Yeah. I gave her the key to my apartment and told her I'd see her later. I was on a lot of drugs. She never showed up. I told her where I was and I gave her the key. And my friend's like, "Don't do it, dude." And I'm like, "Wait, time out. She's awesome."
Yeah.
She was cute. She's the cutest homeless chick I ever met.
Oh, I saw a smoking hot homeless chick. She used to hang out at the out front of the Starbucks by my old apartment. Like, it was pretty spectacular. She looked like Selena Gomez, but somehow even hotter. I don't know if it was the homeless angle adding a couple of points there.
Might have to be.
Did she have pink hair?
I think so.
Wait, you fuck
No,
her?
So what are we doing now?
now you guys, because I didn't know you guys were doing live ones. I just
I think Will's gonna do his song first.
right. Okay.
So we're gonna go in most important order.
Sure. Are you ready?
Okay, I guess. I did not leave out cookies and milk this year, but I did leave out cocaine. For the king of hell, where demons dwell, Beelzebub's his name. Oh, there's a man who comes to my house, and he comes but once a year. When I hear his 2 hoofs upon my roof, I know the devil's here. There's a man who comes to my house, and not one present brings. From hooves to horns, Since the day I was born, he makes me do bad things. There's a man who comes to my house, and he's always dressed in red. Quick as a cat, there's Jolly Bofa-Matt. While you're asleep, alone in your bed. There's a man who comes to my house. And if you'd like a visit, here's what you do. Always be mad and treat people bad. Invite an actress down and then emerge in a gown. And he'll come find you. Cha-cha-cha.
Wow.
That's what Christmas means to Will.
Hey,
That's going in rotation at my house.
man, I'm glad I got my shit out of the way.
I know. I don't even want to sing mine anymore.
Oh,
Well, that means you're next.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, mine is a little more sincere. I've been with all the news going on, so it's not maybe as funny.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
West Coast burning with so many fires. Oh, I blew it. West Coast burning with so many fires. East Coast buried in the snow. So grateful to all the first responders out there who help us when we need it most. So I'm singing you this simple Christmas song to say thank you for all that you do. You've helped us out so many times, many ways. You're amazing. Thank you. Just cut it. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not singing anymore.
Oh.
I have more, but I'm not.
I think you
There's only 12 more verses.
Yeah, right. That
You
was
might-
like way slower. I don't know why. Like listening to it in my car, it did not go that slow.
You might be the show's Robin Quivers.
Yeah.
We might have to drop an album with you, Betsy. A bit of a natural.
I told Will I used a legitimate medical malady to avoid.
Do you
being
realize
karaoke before.
How impossible it is to make a song good when you start off with the
Wrong.
first lyrics of absolute depression and mayhem. Like,
I told you,
And
I
in
was
this room,
watching
people
all this
dying in a fire.
I've been watching all this stuff, and I was like, all these people out there, they're like fighting these
Homeless,
fires,
freezing,
fires,
and
helping us
poor.
out. I wanted to thank them because
Burning
they're
all
not
the
at home for the holidays.
Fuck.
We are.
Tough,
So
tough.
that's
Dog
why.
filling up his stove.
Yeah. I told you, it was sincere.
the message.
Jumping off a building to my death.
The message is absolutely great and important.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's like I said, I just got the feels watching all these people that are not going to be home for the holidays and are trying to save our lives.
But you should know
Man.
better than to ever try to do
I know.
anything.
I wanted to-
sincere or
I-
heartfelt in this room.
I want my
ever.
song to go after Betsy's. Andrew, you're next.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Your habitat's slowly dying. Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Your lands keep on thawing. Leo's vaping away his younger years, and greenhouse gases are causing many tears. Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Your habitat's Your habitat's slowly dying. I've got 3 more verses.
Oh my God!
Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Killing seals, you do enjoy. Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Merry New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Killing seals, you do enjoy. Every murderous rage you go on. Brought food, but that now is gone. Oh, oh polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Try surviving. Wait for it. Try surviving on grass and acorns. One more verse. It's the strongest one.
I got some text I gotta answer.
I'll be the
Oh, you ran out of bed. You wrote too many.
Start it over. Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. The snow is never falling. A starving bear you have become. The snow is never falling. As the polar ice caps melt and bring on hell, you get skinny and don't look so well. Oh, polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Your habitat's slowly dying, and that's what I've written.
Oh my god.
Come on, one more time.
Why
That
did
was
you have to? Why insist on another verse?
I know. Oh my
You
God.
did the work.
Powerful. Very powerful.
My ribs hurt so bad.
Mine is short, so you should probably just let me. Mine's gonna be an anti-climax, so we save me for last. So I'm ready.
Kevin's still got to go.
Lick my balls with your friend Holly. Fa la 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 la. We'll do shots, then we'll snort Molly. Fa la 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 la. Don is gay and so is Daryl. Fa la 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 la. I'll blow them while you fist Carol. Fa la 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 la. There's some dick, so let's get sucking. Fa la 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 la. Join the gay old Yuletide fucking. Fa la 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 la. Candy cane marks on my ass cheeks. Fa la 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 la. I've saved all my cum since last week. Fa la 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 la. All the dicks that you can handle. Fa la 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 la. Pump my ass with scented candles. Fa la 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 la. Yank when Santa comes a knockin'. Fa la 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 la. Pull them out with my pink stocking. Fa la 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 la. Punch my scrot till balls are bleedy. Fa la 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 la. Man, this coke is kinda speedy. Fa la 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 la. Now let's finish on Vanessa. Fa la 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 la. It's a Christmas fuck fiesta. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Wow. Now we know what Christmas means to you.
Yeah, I want to do Christmas at your house.
Yeah, really.
It's nothing like that.
Wow.
Way more pink socks.
I am saving my cum.
Man. I just still
No
have
shit.
You ready?
no polar bear roll.
I know.
Much like Betsy, I took a very serious route with this one, and it's called "Mom Got Titty Fucked by Santa for Christmas."
Mm.
And much like you, Jason, I've also channeled another singer. This is done in the style of Randy Newman.
Who's?
I love LA.
You'll know when you hear
Oh
it.
yeah,
Short
yeah.
people.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, you hear that? It's Playbill. I guess I was a good boy this year. But I hope I was good enough to get all the toys I wanted. Oh, I can't take it anymore. I gotta see which presents are under the tree. I wonder what Santa's brought this time. Will all the toys I want be mine? I'd be the raddest boy at school if Santa's presents turned out cool. Maybe a G.I. Joe or a Switch, but nothing for my sister 'cause she's a bitch. When I got downstairs, I felt like a rube. Santa had his dick between my mom's boob. Mom got titty fucked by Santa this year. I hope this doesn't turn me queer. He shot his load all over her chin and said, "That's the pearl necklace you wanted." Santa looked up and our eyes locked as the last bit of jizz dripped out his cock. I saw a red blur and he was gone, leaving me in awkward silence with my mom. Fuck you, Santa, you fat cocksucker. I'm turning Jewish.
I think we really have to let people know who tuned in during that you were doing Randy Newman. Severely
Yeah.
disabled person.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
We're making fun of Randy Newman. That's okay.
Yes.
Well, this is the last studio show of the year,
Yeah.
and we've got about 20 minutes left, and people are welcome to give us a call at 855
Fucking Betsy.
41 as everybody runs out of the studio.
After Betsy cranks one on the couch.
That one was a
It's
good
alright.
one.
We're joking. We're
So
not.
yeah, some year-end final calls at 866. Wait, what's our number?
855 Ellis
There you go.
41.
And in the meantime, people in Worcester, Mass, have rolled a 100-foot-long joint. Which I was like, I don't
Does
care.
it really work?
And then I realized there's no way that could possibly work. People just took selfies with it.
Oh, well, that's stupid. Because sometimes they have those ones that, like Nate Diaz smoked a UFC glove. It looked like it worked. Excuse me. But sometimes they have, they build stuff. Excuse me.
See, this is like a Fox...
They build trees and shit, Michael, and it
No.
works.
This is a Fox News report, so they weren't going to really get into the logistics of it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I would think, because it was at like a pot convention, you would think that you don't know your own strength. Just hold the mic off the stand.
Don't worry about it.
You would think that at a pot convention, nobody would be willing to go in for. That's a lot of weed. So I think they said it's 1,000 grams of weed.
Yeah, but it's probably just like shit shake stuff.
I think you're right. I actually think you are right. It says they used a secret rolling technique with 1,000 grams of their own pot trimmings.
Yeah, but it's shit weed.
Yep.
855 Ellis 41. Final calls. Hello, welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Same to you, lady.
Thanks, lady, I'm assuming.
Hey, welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. It's like I came up behind him, except it's his phone, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how much of a surprise could it possibly be?
He had no
You
idea.
called
He
me.
just called a radio show. I know.
Hello, you're live. Hey, what's your name? Your name's Tully?
His name's Charlie.
Oh, what's up, Charlie?
Hey, Chuck.
What's up? Thank you, but that's for tomorrow. We're on the radio tomorrow. Don't wish me Merry Christmas today.
But will we be taking...
Yeah, I know. We should bring that up. 11 tomorrow. Or 2 East Coast.
Wherever you fall in the middle.
Yeah, we're going to be live at the Roosevelt Hotel. And I think on YouTube for a little bit. And then I'll probably have to go to official Jason Ellis for some of the games that we're going to do tomorrow. for obvious reasons.
But this might, I don't know, are we going to take final calls tomorrow? I don't know if that's going to work out. This might be the last time we really talk to people for the year.
Okay. Well, hello. Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Who's this? What's up, Adam from Chicago? Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. It's, I mean, these days to do Alice Mania in another city besides Vegas, I don't even see how that works. I don't know. There would have to be an offer, and people don't really want us there. I don't know, man. Like, you find a place that can seat 2,000 people in Chicago for all the fans, and I'll do it. It's just Hard Rock wants us to do it. That's the only place. That's so far. Yep. So probably never. I wish I could do it, but probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody in Chicago that has a place, hit me up. I would do it. It just doesn't seem feasible. Hello, Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Welcome to the show.
Looking forward to that.
Those guys are good. It's gonna be a war for sure.
I'd be a Chuck if I was a Charles.
855 Alice 41. Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. That's cool, man. What was that noise you made at the start? Nothing.
It's his catchphrase. Da!
I thought that lizard or the frog had that. Oh, that was what's up. Right.
Yeah.
But in the end, didn't it just turn into blah?
I guess it did, yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show. You're live. Yes, I see what he did there. FTD.
A delightful play on words.
Right. You got to watch it out there, people. The STDs are running rampant out there. So, Christmas holidays, put a lid on it,
Or just embrace it.
Or get ready for some hot STDs all over your privates. Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Well, are you gonna pay him? Because I mean, he's all about that paper, son. Yeah.
Do you think anybody's ever had every single STD?
Fuck yeah.
Somebody's had AIDS and herpes and syphilis and chlamydia and crabs all at the same time?
Oh, at the same time? Man.
Well, some of them are permanent, so those are easy to keep.
Oh, okay. So then somebody just got the clap and crabs one night, and they had herpes and AIDS.
And
That's for
syphilis.
okay. The syphilis one, for sure they've done that. I just don't know the person. I might have met the person, but not anymore. Welcome to the show. You're live.
I lost their number.
Hey.
What a weird thing to be hung up on. It's really weird.
Welcome to the show. You're live. I know, right? I know. I should do some more push-ups. You know what? There was some sort of weird thing there with the 22 push-up person that made me feel weird about it. That's what it was. But yeah, for the veg, the crisis line. You know what it is? I feel like these goddamn commercials I gotta do. I don't have time to say other stuff. I'm trying to do as many funny things as I can do in a fucking small amount of time these days. To me, 3 hours is not long enough. But you know what I mean. I always support the troops, man. I'm on the phone. I've got to hold the microphone. I broke it off.
Yeah, but we will remind everybody, veteranscrisisline.net and the crisis line itself, 1-800-273-8255.
Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Final calls. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Hey, man. Who's this? Yeah. What's up? Yeah. mean, I do. There's skateboards on my website, but I would get a little kid skateboard. He's too little for a normal size one, and now all skateboard shops have setups made for little kids that have smaller trucks and smaller deck. It's way better. I would get that from the skateboard shop. Don't get my shit. It's for bigger people. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I got my kid rode my shit, and then got not my actual turd. He rode a skateboard that was my size, and
Much
then
easier for a beginner.
right, and then I got him a smaller one, and he got 1,000 times better in a day. So that was a good idea. Hey, welcome to the show. You're live. Hey, Anthony, what can I do for you, man? Yep, jingle balls, my friend.
Enjoy Christmas on the outside.
Why is he on the outside?
Isn't that Anthony the murderer?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you have to bring that up every time?
I'm sure he has plenty of other things. He always identifies himself as such.
Because he knows I'm so punchy, I won't remember anything else. Hey, welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. I'm sick of holding my microphone. Hey, who's this? Cool. Have fun at the wrestling. Go some big fat guy.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the greasy guy in tights.
Right? Yeah, go the guy that really wants it. Yeah. The Miz. There you go. I mean, Howl at the Moon. Yeah, I'll be in the woods. I'll be in the woods with my family, and yeah, I don't know. When you get older, it's not, you know, the tick of midnight doesn't mean shit. Like, who gives a fuck? If I might be in bed. I might be up. I don't know why, but
yeah,
I just don't. You
New
know,
Year's really loses its luster.
yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah,
I'd rather do something the next day that was kind of cool.
Right.
The sun.
I feel like when my kid isn't around and is off doing his own thing, I might well look for somewhere to be, to, you know,
Yeah.
tip a glass at midnight kind of thing. Because that would be the one night out of the year that I'd be out at midnight.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can't think of you know, some good friends. That would be cool, but I'd like to be like in New York in the coolest nightclub in the world.
Jeez.
You got joking me?
God.
Never.
No, I know. Even if they got me in the back door and put me in the VIP,
Yeah.
I would still be stressed out.
I'd be stressed out if it was like with somebody I'd always wanted to hang out with, and they were so famous that they got put in this thing, and all I had to do was sit next to them and talk. I'd be
know.
bummed out.
I know.
I want to go home.
Yep.
Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Yeah. I don't think if you're a raccoon you can make a baby in a beaver. No. I believe we do know. I believe you cannot make... A raccoon can't fuck a beaver.
Believe me, it's not for wanted.
It's not true, though. It doesn't work that way. You're so stupid, sir. Sorry, end of your stupid caller, but it's not going to work out that way. Cats can fuck each other and make other cat species, but they gotta be cats. And not all cats, because they can do ligers and tie-ins, but it's, you know what I mean, still sketchy, and a lot of them have Down syndrome face.
Can they make, like, house lions?
I am not touching that.
What?
I don't know. Why are you looking out the window for approval of your racist joke?
Why is that?
It wasn't racist? Okay.
A
Sorry.
house cat mixed with a lion.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, a house lion is a fucking...
But you want the mane?
Oh.
Yeah, a house lion.
Oh, fuck. That
See?
would be sick.
I was just looking around to see if anybody got what I was talking about. It's a cool idea, right?
Sorry. I listen to this channel sometimes. I just think everyone on here is racist. Welcome to Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that was very brave of Betsy to sing that terribly about such a touching subject. That was, yeah.
Lovely sentiment.
Yeah, obviously, now old Blue Eye feels like he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't care that much.
Oh, it's all about himself.
It's a cold-hearted son of a
I
bitch.
know.
Welcome to the show. I can't relate to him at all. Welcome to the show. Yes. Pretty casual yourself. That's what's up. Thank you, sir. There you go.
Happy returns, whatever the hell that means.
Yep.
I hear that.
Yes, mate.
Oh yeah.
Those were fun times. Yep, I knew it.
Yeah, right?
Needs to be said.
I guess for some people it does. A lady in Florida got wasted, and when the cop arrested her, she masturbated on his arm.
Oh, like grinded his arm?
Mhm.
But not to completion, just like 2 or 3 pumps and it makes it to the police.
The
to
defendant-
the news.
It says, did intentionally sexually satisfy herself on my left arm and lick my right arm while I was restraining her from masturbating while in police custody.
I mean, isn't that just drunk in public?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, if it's the other way around, it's totally not.
Yeah.
But how emotionally scarred is the guy? Because that's what I care about. Man, she can...
Maybe you can grind my arm.
She is so... that person. You know what I mean? Like, that's so the person I would imagine to do that.
Yep.
Pretty funny. Good for her. I mean, wait a minute. It's probably bad for her, though, right?
Well,
Because they're trying to use it, like...
yeah.
She's going to get...
I think she's probably a problem
She's
citizen.
not going to be a
given-
sex offender, is she?
I don't know about that. If she is, really, what difference does it make? If you're somebody who gets hammered and is wasted masturbating at a bus stop, what sort of future did you have in the white collar world to begin with?
You never know. Maybe she was sober. She wouldn't be a monster.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
when
she's got like anti-dick disease.
it's possible.
Some people get ferocious on the booze. Michael.
I know. I hear that.
Hey, welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live on the show. Yeah. What do you want? Yeah, the spring rolls are cold. They're heating them up in your mum's box. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, she's got your number 2 as well.
Yep. Is your mum gonna tip you?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
you have to
it's
tip
your mom
your
we're
mum.
talking about, you're gonna have to give her more than the tip.
Yeah. She's pretty loose. It's the only way she takes it. Yeah, that's what she said. Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking pussy liberals. I'm sick of it. Yeah, libtards. Wait. What's snowflake mean? Is that a liberal bashing? Yeah, fucking snowflakes. Snowflake. Oh man, you guys think you're so fucking tough if you call the other people snowflakes.
Yep.
You're not tough.
Yeah, because you see, Jason, the one side in this disagreement, they're very easily offended. The other guys just fucking roll with the punches.
I know.
They don't complain at all online.
Yeah, no, I've heard those
Fuck
guys.
Those snowflakes,
They,
dude.
they never complain.
No, I know. They wouldn't say shit if they had a mouthful.
Upbeat motherfuckers. Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Snowflakes. Yeah, hello. Okay.
Yeah, how's it going, Brock?
We're good. Alright, well, jingle balls, lobster, don't fall in the pot. There it is. Brock Lobster, the musical chair champion of the world.
Yep, the reigning belt holder. He's got the strap.
Yep. Gonna be tough to take it off him. Welcome to Jason Ellis Show. You're live. Yeah. Fanny gift?
Secret Santa gift. This is a good question because I gave a Secret Santa gift and I didn't feel like I did a very good job, right? Because that's the problem. Everybody has everything that they need that's $20 or less, because if you wanted it that bad, you would have just bought it for yourself, right? So then there's like a decent bottle of wine, but that's like a little generic. That could be for anybody, right? What's the best thing you can get somebody for $20? Yeah, that's probably the answer. Yeah. You're right, Applebee's. An Applebee's gift card is the absolute best thing you can do.
No, it's
No, I know it's not.
Okay.
Of course it's not. You gotta try.
Let's just see if I
if
can
it's
hang it
sticking
on.
there.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. You're live.
You
Yeah, good
subscribe to SiriusXM Internet Radio?
Oh, it. It's not gonna work, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't want to be on there anyway. I'm not gonna petition to be back on there.
Like, here's the problem with.
Oh well, then the music is on. It's on, dude. If you have Sirius XM and you're bitching about not hearing it, it's your fault. It's in your phone. You can hear that channel 24 hours a day. So I don't feel sorry for you.
No, but you don't know if he has Bluetooth in his car.
You don't need Bluetooth in your car.
Why not?
You can plug it in.
You gotta have a thing to plug it in.
It costs like fucking $3 of those little cord things to plug it in. I'm from this. That's how I used to listen to shit. I used to have a little tape thing that you would put a tape in the tape recorder, but it had a thing that came out of it that you would plug your cord in. What the fuck was that? Something. Did I play? Man,
Like, I used to get
like
little
cigarette lighter status.
I used to get little auxiliary plug-in
Yeah.
on my Honda, but like I had to go to Koreatown and get somebody to do it for me. It wasn't something Honda was going to do for you.
What? Oh wait, you got a converted. I just meant you can plug it in.
I had like a little 1/8-inch converter. Like, there's a lot of people who can't listen to internet
Well,
radio.
everybody's got a smartphone. If you don't have an unlimited plan, you can't have Sirius. Oh.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you got to talk to Sirius about that shit.
Yeah, A, we don't know a goddamn thing, and B, I think the problem with petitions is, like, they know how many people want the channel. They know people want the channel, it's just not as many people as want the other thing that replaced it, unfortunately.
Don't die.
Faulty piece breaking? Fucking Christ.
Because somebody knuckles this down so it doesn't move. So when I go to move it, it snaps off.
That's just like, it's the manufacturer said this is a messed up